Oh, did we turn off our transition?
Yeah. Sorry.
No good transitions, huh?
No transition.
I
just
forgot to put it back.
Right up in there. Right up into the business.
I'm sorry.
There is a
Forgot
lot
about it
of-
because it's an old one. I just turned on the old one.
Yeah, that's true. There is ambient.
Ambient
is
bar
strong with this one.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, we got our headsets on.
We sound good, right?
We're late.
I mean, I don't know if people are watching, but if they were, I
If
think
they
they
were,
would know.
if they were, they would think that we sound
We sound good.
like. I just want to like.
Why does this one not have the thingy? You don't have your thingy on.
Well, where it must have fallen off. Maybe
Hello.
it's in our.
Would you like to play with
pack.
us? Good. We'll put a player 4 in then for sure. But you could be player 2 if you want.
Okay, so Jane went with R2D2,
Yeah.
and she already has a
More
lot of
points
points
than I got in my practice game.
Welcome to Hot Nudge, Ben. I said, welcome to Hot Nudge, Ben.
Here, why don't you?
We move the games. We move the games sometimes.
I didn't tilt.
No, she did not tilt.
That must be.
She did what she did. She did what she had to do to get what she had to get done.
Let me put on my Discord that I'm here.
Oh.
So
okay.
everybody knows. And by
Okay.
that I mean the 2 people that will check my Discord at this hour on a Friday.
This is your very first debut on Hot Nudge.
This is my debut.
You just happen to be in the right place at the right time for this.
You know?
And look, we even broke out the headsets tonight.
This is
This is some pro shit right here.
this is the most professional I've felt my whole life. How
We
you
are
doing
very
today?
professional to the 4 people that are currently watching us.
Oh,
right now.
good. Hello. Where's the camera?
The camera's here.
There it is.
Hi.
All right, very good.
And then we have the screen up so that you can see the chat, which nobody's chatting yet.
Yeah. Well, you know, once those 2 people, they won't say anything either.
Well,
Is this hold on. Is this just Hot Nudge?
yes. We are twitch.tv/hotnudge.
Twitch.tv.
But it's one word.
Gotcha.
Hot nudge.
All right. I'll put this here. Let's see here.
Jesus Christ. She's
I am
Isn't
glad I'm
this like
sitting
a
out this
meme
one
one?
because she's just I was playing this. I'm pretty deep in the bag. Dollar store Jack Danger. Thanks. But like just a tall white guy with dark hair.
Take it as a compliment. Jack is an internet darling.
He is.
I mean, you were
But
the
at
dollar
least
store
I'm like
version,
the
so-
dollar plus.
Yes. I like that insinuates that Jack isn't already a dollar store.
Yeah. I got into pinball about, I got into Chicago pinball about around the same time that he was starting to get into it. I met I met Nick first. But yeah, I remember being at one of Jack's first Twitch streams
Okay.
when there was like maybe 5 or 6 people watching, and I remember thinking, this will never work.
I'm glad you didn't bet on that.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't bet on it either. Would have lost a lot of money.
We haven't been paying attention to the
Oh, yeah,
monstrosity
please.
that is Jane for
Well, that's because
on
I'm-
Star Wars. So this is a fun fact, and
Yeah.
she will tell you this. This is the game that this was her game until Godzilla came out. This was like her favorite game. This was the game that they would build strategies around. If you ever want to know how to play this game,
That was terrible. I was so sad.
she's gonna say it's terrible with 1.4 billion on ball 1.
Efficient.
Okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We rented Star Wars
Oh,
for
yeah?
a little while. It was a good one to rent because it is definitely lots of different paths of choice.
What's your path?
It
What's
really
your
depends. It depends on how the game is playing, to be honest. If it's really mean and you're in a competition, I sometimes go for Leia because it's a lot of points up front, and then it's a little bit of a slog to get points past like maybe half a bill. Han is really good because you can usually stack your, you get your Hoth video mode, then you get the multi-ball afterwards, then you can get like TIE Fighter, and it's pretty lucrative.
Yeah.
Jane is going with the R2-D2
I'm
multiplier business.
I'm
that she's-
generally an R2D2 man.
You're generally an R2-D2 man.
Yeah, I'm a R2D2
Do you do it
man.
because you know why, or do you do it because
I-
everybody told you to?
No, I was explaining this like it's the one that I know how to do.
Okay.
The other ones I don't know how to do. Like I do it because that gets you if you're dialed in, it gets you Death Star
That's
and
not
Endor.
that game. Dialed In is a different game.
Oh my God! I can't believe I've been doing it wrong all these years.
All these years. All these years.
Oh no. Well, I have to go back because I have to invalidate like all these Pinball Chicago games.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did them completely
Yeah,
incorrectly.
you thought you were playing a different game altogether.
Yeah, no, they're
Different
all
game altogether.
completely disqualified.
I used to hate this game.
It's a dick of a game.
You had that double too.
That just went down. That would have been my hyperspace, multi-ball, with a mode, would have been really
Do you want to be player 2?
Now I'll sit out this round and
Do you like to
I'll
be
join
player
in
2?
next.
But we're putting another player.
I don't know how to play.
Just put in another one.
Or oh yeah,
put it
or
on.
put me in player 4.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
So how do I play R2?
I usually like the Death Star missions. That's another way to play R2.
Okay. And then, but you don't go for
You get that?
Okay. You light
you
Death Star
speak
and you-
droid?
And you light Endor.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you just loop the left ramp.
You loop it, you swoop it.
You
And you
loop
pull.
and then you swoop. No! Oh, this is why people don't like Star Wars because the
it's a
feed
it's-
is such a dick.
It is literally a plunge into a brick wall. I mean,
Yeah.
not literally because it's not made of brick, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yep.
It's a plunge to death.
Yeah.
And if you are playing a tournament game and it's set up tight and it's got no ball save, I have played with some of the best players in the world.
Yep.
And somebody that got over 250 million won the game because it was just so brutal. You're like, well, you got 3 flips on it? Great. Great job.
Now what?
Great job, man.
These two?
Hey, Wilkshake. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
the curtain is closing.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we gotta take out the hair ties.
Getting skloozy
Are we
here.
are we getting spectators? Are we getting looky loos?
Yeah, we already have a guy.
We got a stray. We picked up a stray.
Yeah.
This is Ben, by the way.
I can't. Hold on. What's that?
Ben used to run our Monday night. You were the commish for a while.
I was the founder.
And then
well, I'm
we
still
and then
the
we
founder.
almost drove you to a nervous breakdown, so you had to pass it
Very
along
nearly.
to somebody else.
Yeah.
Did I do them all or not? No. Okay. What do
And now I just get to enjoy
just
all
get to
the
enjoy it.
fruits of the labor, and I don't have to.
All of them fruits.
Yeah. Do you ever see? Have you ever seen me do this? This is something. There will be an argument about rules. That was really wonderful.
Yeah, it was really good.
There will be an argument about argument about rules.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine.
Hey Jess, that's my friend Jess,
Hey,
Decaf
Jess.
Jedi. There will
Did
be.
you ask Decaf Jedi if they wanted to be outed for their real name on the internet?
Oh, he's always Jess. He knows.
Okay.
It's okay.
Labor fruits?
Wow, yeah.
Doxed.
His address.
Wait, so there's arguments about rules.
Like anytime there is a rules argument in a tournament, I walk away. I put my
Nope.
hands up and I walk away and I smile. I'm like, not my problem. Oh, yeah.
Are we all doing R2D2?
Oh, yeah, come on in. This is R2D2 night.
Are we doing R2D2? Are we all doing
Whatever you want.
Did you say to do indoor and then do the indoor thing?
We didn't make any rules, but yeah, you want to light Death Star, then you want to go for Endor. But honestly, if you like lighting Hoth first, you can also get to Death Star a lot quicker if you just play that one mode first. I'm now realizing
What are you
that
realizing?
that the ask for like someone maybe like the I'm like the baby steps of of this mode might be just like, oh yeah, just get Death Star multi-ball as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Not do like the stacks that you have both of them sitting there together, but like it's just so much more powerful if you can get both of those modes done at once.
Yep.
And then just have them like back to back.
What do I do?
It's like, you know.
Do
Do the Death Star, the Rescue the
Star?
Princess, yeah. And this is hurry up, but you don't need to worry about the hurrying too much. You just need to be able to hit your orbits.
Yeah, it's just a leisurely hurry up.
Yeah.
It's okay, Z-Dubs. I forgive you. Z-Dubs, as you see, called me a dog. That's a pretty good
Good one. Got me. I thought it was funny.
Oh,
I didn't get a billion.
all
Decaf
right.
Jedi. Hey, Decaf Jedi.
All right. Well, we're gonna
yeah,
have
great.
these
Come
all
here.
in a nice order here because I think I'm going to be even lower than that. So let's see here.
I like this. He's thinking it out, kids. He's telling everybody what he's doing.
No, what he told everybody what he's gonna do is get lower score than you. Which, you know. Oh, why am I too loud for once?
No, I just I didn't even notice that there wasn't a little business on the end, and so
That squeak.
he does look like he's like 1,000. He does look really tall, like Jack in our video.
He still fits though. We got it.
He does fit. He
Got
does
it
fit.
zoomed right.
But you know, you always can tell when Hot Nudge is playing with tall boys because all you can see is the top of their heads. There's a lot of forehead going on. A whole lot of forehead.
Well, there's always a lot of forehead when I'm involved. I'm a forehead heavy guy.
You're forehead heavy guy. It sounds like a T-shirt.
You called it. He called it.
Well, you did get less than I did.
I did. See, I told you it's a nice order. We're ordering in order.
Yeah. So if you're just joining us, we are at Logan Arcade. It's in Chicago, Illinois. It is the coolest place in the world to play pinball other than my house.
What do you have at your house right now?
I have 4 games.
You have 4 games.
I do.
All right.
I have an Elvira House of Horrors,
That's a good one.
which I won for free during the Stern Heads Up Pinball Challenge.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's
It is.
such a
It's
good
very
game,
cool.
too.
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
Then
what a
I
treat.
have
All
I
right.
have a 70s game called Flip Flop. It's a 1976 Bally.
Is that an EM?
It is an EM.
Oh, sweet. All right.
And it's the in lanes are the good ones, or the out lanes are the good ones, and the in lanes are the bad ones.
oh, it's
So it's like-
yeah, Bally.
Because
Yeah,
you want
has
it,
those
you want it to go on the
flip-flops.
out lane, and then it's got a little bumper at the bottom, and so you bounce it back into play.
Yeah.
And it has these. The only other game that I know of that has these same targets, they look like little like mouse traps. They're like flags. So you
Okay.
hit like a stand-up target, and it flips it over.
Yeah.
And so you flip them, and then you hit these little the side mushroom caps, and then they all flop back over. So you flip them and you flop them, and then you flip them and then you flop them. It's very
That's really
satisfying.
cool.
It's
That
very
sounds really
satisfying.
fun. And yeah, Bally loved those mushroom caps. They're in
Yeah.
Fireball
Yes.
and a couple of their other games. Those are super cool. Yeah.
But those flag targets, the only other one I know of is Bally Wizard, and it's not even a target that you hit. It's like on the right side. It's kind of like this little lane that you roll over, and then they flip over when you roll over them.
That is so cool. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
So, and then the first game I ever bought was the Williams Earthshaker.
But otherwise, like bonus
which is still
Great
my
game.
baby. She's still in my house.
Yep.
And then Flip Flop is fun. I know. I played it when the first time I played it. I really enjoyed it, and so I was kind of on the hunt for it. And we ended up buying a pretty decent shaped one that was just north in Michigan. And then I have a TX Sector.
Wow. Yeah, TX Sector. If you're not familiar with that, that's a 80s Gottlieb premiere with. You can look this up on YouTube. Some of the most incredible music in all of pinball.
What are we talking about?
TX Sector.
TX Sector?
And
one of the best.
incredible sound effects too.
She has one.
Yeah, no, that's we were going through her collection. What do you have? Let's go through your collection.
Let's go through my
We're
collection.
going through collections here.
I've got a Harlem Globetrotters.
That's
from
a wonderful
1979.
wonderful game to really learn how to deal with
A
the
split-
game that's a jerk.
Flip
Yeah.
flipper situation.
Yeah.
Yes. Try it. Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's really fun. I have a Attack from Mars classic.
Yeah, is it one of the remakes or
It's an
an
old one.
original?
It's an
Yeah,
original one.
awesome.
There's a little bit of a brokenness to it right now, but
Yes, used to play it at a local diner
yeah.
as a kid.
Harlem Globetrotters is a really fun game. I was so lucky that I got it at the Papa sale.
Oh yeah.
Papa shut down, which is
Oh, that was yeah.
it was a bummer, but it's a very nice game. Anyway,
All right, I'm trying
You're
out.
up.
Xenon does have great.
All right, time to catch up, everyone.
Game of Wires.
All right. I just want everyone to
See,
know.
I am Xenon.
oh, thank you, Decap Jedi. Welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, dude. What? Mark from our pinball team shared a link to a vinyl that is that's like pinball music.
Oh,
I want to show it to you guys.
I want it.
I do too. Each volume is $30,
Jesus.
but
But that's still what I want. That's right.
okay. So various artists. Jackpot Plays Pinball Music Volume 1. First one is an orange vinyl featuring classic Bally Williams pinball table feature songs from Black Knight 2000, Tales of the
my
Arabian
God.
Nights, Attack from Mars, Taxi, and
I
Pinbots.
need it. I need it.
Then they has Volume 2 that has music from Funhouse, Medieval Madness, Theater of Magic, Bonsai Run, and Fishtails.
Come on. Please send me that link.
I will.
Thank you. Or just put it in our Discord.
Yes.
Maybe other people want the link.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's
It's a vinyl record. It's like a 2-volume vinyl of pinball music.
yeah. It's got the first volume has Black Knight 2000 on it.
I'm gonna put it in the
Which is-
playlists and music.
Yes, do that.
Screwed me.
So when you go
Hi, Todd.
when you go to order it,
If you can hear me, I don't know. You said you can see me.
various artists, music from original 80s, 90s, Bally's, Williams, pinball machines, first time ever released, and it's a lime green vinyl.
Yeah. I want it.
We love the weird color.
I love weird colored vinyls.
These collections of original electronic music from classic Bally Williams games feature songs from many of the most popular games of the era. Listen, Funhouse, Medieval Madness, Theater of Magic, Bonsai Run, Fishtails. Oh, okay, so like Funhouse has tracks 1 through 8. Medieval Madness is tracks 9 through 15. Like,
Wow.
The Elvira and the Party Monsters, the multi-ball victory song is really good.
Yeah.
I don't even think I know it because I'm terrible at that game, and
Yeah.
I never get that. I don't get that
Very
victory
hard.
shit. But what I will say is I think they feel like they missed their opportunity to put Swords of Fury on there because that is just the best
Swords of Fury.
Swords of Fury.
is
I think
one
all
of the
of
best.
those late 80s
Those MIDI
Williams Valley,
They are going to sell out fast.
Funhouse is really good. I like Whirlwinds.
Well, that's
Um,
pretty good.
Is Earthshaker's good? You know this, obviously.
Earthshaker, the original music is just like kind of like a rip off of like sort of like a Johnny
Whoa!
B. Good. Because it's just like
Yes.
but the multi-ball music is like it's really good. It's really good.
Now, my goal tonight is not to be last.
Those are going to sell out fast. I hope not. Magic Ditto, I want one.
Oh, no. Oh, good. All right. I was worried that the ball save was off there.
Oh, yeah.
The most treacherous time in this game is the plunge.
It is. Every time that's the problem. One of the main problems with this game is every time you walk up to it, it's just anxiety.
Yeah.
And then it's like you have to get out of anxiety mode. Like it's so fast. It's just hard.
Yeah. Like the first 10 seconds
Yeah.
of any game of this are just
Why don't do it?
absolute anxiety,
Yeah.
as you said.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see here.
I have
What
been
we got?
reminded
What
of
we got?
why I don't choose R2D2.
And why is that?
Hot house,
Because
hot
I
house
can't
tonight.
finish it.
Sure.
Like, there's something about the pressure. And yes, he's not going to get last. I am going to get last.
No, it's
That's
me.
cool.
Oh, you didn't beat me.
No, I did not.
Well, Jane 10 times star scorer.
Yeah, and one ball. Uh-huh.
Now where is she?
But I don't care. I don't care if I'm so used to getting last in this group of people. I just am completely
That's
unfazed
very
by
nice.
it.
It's very nice of you to say,
Get in there. Go.
but it's not true.
It is true. Do you know that? Okay, so right now I'm in 6th place in Bells, which is
I'm 5th.
not bad.
I
but
was
you
3rd.
are
Yes, we go.
you are ahead of
There
me
we
by
go.
10 points. The difference between me and you is 10 full points.
Well, I don't.
You'd have to get
Now we're
a 20 and I'd have to get a 30 for me to even tie with you.
Well, that's possible.
It's not.
That's 100% possible.
It's absolutely not possible.
That's
It is not possible that you would do that bad and I would do that good all at the same time.
Oh my god. Hey, Bad
Hey,
Hombre.
Bad Hombre.
Who's there? You got something for us? Was that a joke? Is that a joke?
Hey, motherfucker!
May the 4th. No, it's May the 5th. But
It is
maybe
Cinco.
it's May the 4th.
It's Cinco de May the 4th
somewhere.
be with you. No, it's not.
like on a
It
different
might
planet.
be already May 6th somewhere.
Yeah, I guess
at this
that's
point.
All right.
Half Jedi.
Son of a bitch.
Very impressed with Ben's keeping the
Ben's doing all right.
I hate this move.
keeping that multi-ball alive. Revenge of the 5th. There we go, Magic
Revenge
Ditto.
of the 5th is so much better than what we did. What do we say? May the 5th be
May
with
the
you?
5th be with you.
Because we're late.
we always late. That's what I put. We don't stream usually on Thursdays anymore.
We used to, but I have a hard time.
Getting that back. He's getting that back. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to stream on Fridays. It's hard to stream all the time.
It is hard to stream all the time.
Streaming isn't easy.
It is hard.
Is that like a song?
And you know it's hard out here for a streamer.
All right. Well, you got second. You did good.
Did that
Well
thing.
done.
What I hate is starting, thank you. I hate starting lightsaber duel because I had Death Star and
Yeah.
Endor lit.
And then it just cock blocks you right into that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just cock
That's
blocks you into
absolutely
it.
right.
All
All
right.
right.
Again.
But yeah, that's my general R2D2 strategy is what I did, except that I started lightsaber duel, which just completely derailed the whole
Derailed-
plot.
It just, we just
Everything was ruined.
everything was ruined.
Someone left the cake out in the rain.
Well, I'm not doing R2D2 because fuck that noise.
All right. Hello, bad hombre. Now
I don't know if Jay's playing, but
he's going for Han. So explain to me. So what how do you do Han?
well,
What's the
Han is cool because
Yeah.
it doesn't make you play all the modes.
Okay.
You only have to play one mode before you get your multi-ball, which is why I like Han. Restart.
Yeah.
Restart that.
Yeah. That didn't happen.
No
Mulligan.
one is
Mulligan.
listening or watching. Well, Jane didn't want to play. I don't know.
Well, fine.
We could get Pants or something, or someone to come play.
We could do a split flipper if we get no one.
Someone will want to play. Or we could just, I don't care. Are you going to start or not?
Right. Usually I don't start if I restart.
So with Han,
Yeah.
I light Tatooine like that,
Okay.
because that's the hardest one to light.
Yep.
And then I go Hoth,
Okay.
because Hoth is the easiest mode to finish, which is just the video mode, and then you get a multi-ball right after.
Yeah. Now, so you all have. I've seen you and like some of the other people on Extra Ballsy.
Restart, you don't play again. It's just not gonna happen.
Okay.
Somebody else is
Okay.
gonna play.
Okay.
All right. Tatooine is the shortest route to Planet Multi-Ball with Han. Stacks nicely into TIE Fighter. Because I'm trying to. Anna was starting to explain to me the Han strategy because I always play R2D2. So
I learned the Han strat from Jane.
okay.
And it was basically like, okay, Hoth is the easiest to light, so get Hoth lit,
Okay.
start a mode, but don't start Hoth, start Tatooine.
Wow. It is
Restart
just
it.
being a true dick.
It's really being a true dick.
All right. I'm in.
Being a true dick. You sure you don't want to restart that one?
I'm gonna stay as R2.
We are going to try and play pinball on this pinball stream.
Ow.
Qualify Hoth and Endor, then start Tatooine with one of those shots. Yep. Never have to hit Tatooine shit. Yeah, it's a shit show shot. Plus, let me just tell you, I don't know if you guys have noticed. Okay, so when we had this game at our house, because we rented it for a little while, we ended up turning down the intensity of the feed out of that Tatooine shot
Restart it.
because it is a monster. You hold the left flipper and the start button.
I didn't know that.
Hold it for a while. There it
Go.
goes.
Oh, it's got
And it's over. Now it's over.
Yeah. It's ogre. All right.
You gonna do another one?
I'll do it. Well,
Yeah,
do
none
it.
of this ever happened. This is not on tape.
Not on
Not
tape.
on tape. That's right. It's because the tape
Yeah.
doesn't really exist.
So
No one
Magic,
saw
we
it. No
dialed
one
it
saw
down just so that it would not hit a sling, but that it would hit the left flipper so that it would dead bounce over to the right really easily.
Oh, you switched it up?
Yeah, we
On
did.
your Star Wars?
Well, on the Star Wars that we rented, just so we could like not literally die every time we hit Tatooine. Like it was
cool.
just.
Oh,
I
on
mean, not
Tatooine.
obviously
Oh, I
not
thought you meant the
literally
plunge.
die,
I thought you meant the plunge.
because
Okay.
clearly I'm still alive. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But pinball death, okay?
Yeah, I didn't,
pinball
wasn't
death.
thinking. Literally, it's cool.
Well, that's better.
That is better.
That is better.
That is
you
better.
hit more shots. Good job.
Better. Oh boy.
This game is such a roll of the dice.
Can be. But also, some people are just really good at it, so it makes me think that it isn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have Jane here,
Yeah, and you are pretty good at it. You came back ball 3 there pretty strongly.
I used to play at a bar that had a Star Wars, a Pro,
Yeah.
which plays a little bit differently.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't have the yeah,
Yeah.
and you can backhand it easier.
It's much easier to backhand, which is why I always play as R2. It's one of those closer to Quill, Smort. Now,
Closer to Quill's Smort.
I have not played. Unfortunately, the Logan Guardians is no more, I believe, right? That was at
It's
Twisted
not-
Hippo. Was
No,
that- oh, that
no,
wasn't?
it was not. No.
Okay.
I do. I have inside information that they currently have a orb drop target on order with Stern,
Oh,
which we
okay.
have.
I
And I
haven't.
will be delivering very soon.
All right. Well, is that me? I'm
Yes.
up. All right. Son of a bitch.
But Ben did hint towards a tragedy in Chicago a couple years ago. Or was it a couple years ago? Like maybe over a year ago?
I don't even remember.
It's been about a year, I think.
Yeah.
It was a fire at one of our pinball bars
Oh,
at Twisted Hippo, and they had a lot of games that were from Logan.
It's very sad.
So rest in peace,
Beatles.
Xenon and
Beatles.
Beatles and Aerosmith
Yeah.
and
Ghostbusters.
Munsters and a Ghostbusters and an AC/DC. There was a Back to the Future and a Star Wars Data East.
Oh,
and
I
they
love
are
that
all
Star Wars
gone.
DVDs.
I don't know why you loved it so much. You couldn't even hit the ramp.
I love Star Wars Data East.
I do. I enjoy. Okay, so the one at District 82 was great.
Data East was in
It
there
was
too?
gone. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
gone. The one at District 82 plays really well. And so I'm like, oh, this is why people like this game, because I was so used to the one that was
Yeah.
like the flippers barely did anything.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, Major Kiddo.
Sorry.
Cool.
That's Star Wars Data East is such a. You're the Star Wars Data East fan
Yeah.
because you like that ramp shot?
No, because I think it has better art.
I love the. Some people hate the art
It's,
on.
who?
I. Some people hate the art on Star Wars Data East, and
No.
I'm glad I finally met someone.
Oh, biscuits are out.
Oh, I was like, what the hell is that? Man, I haven't seen the Biscuits in a bit.
The Biscuits are the local band here at Logan Arcade. They play a set once in a while. They are dogs.
Yeah. But you're not a Star Wars Data East fan. So I was.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
no,
Here
no,
we
no,
go.
no.
Let's
Here's-
clear the air.
here's what I was saying. I was saying that I have played Star Wars Data East, and it was super fun when it plays well.
Okay.
The one that used to be here is
And they all play kind
it
of
was
funky.
very difficult to play.
Okay.
It was very difficult to play. You couldn't get it up the ramp. It was very flaccid.
I
I
don't
thought it was flaccid.
I don't know
I know,
a Star Wars Data East I've ever played where I was able to consistently hit the ramp.
So the Data
All right,
East
yeah.
Star Wars at District 82 plays really well. There's something about difficult to play Star Wars pins at Logan. I know, it's like they want to make it hard. So you guys can probably hear the biscuits in the background. They be biscuiting. The biscuits be biscuiting.
The bassy biscuits.
The bassy biscuits.
Can you guys hear that bass? Oh. Nice.
I think I splashed my beer. I didn't mean to.
Were you dancing?
Look at that cat.
I love the cat. It's my favorite. Look at his tail.
It wags.
He's mad. Let's get out of here with that. Get out of here with your TIE fighters. Or
Eventually I was gonna make more cats walking by, but I didn't.
It took a long time to make that one cat, I'm sure.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Am I really doing that bad?
We're doing badly. We need someone who's good to play.
Disappointed they didn't go off. My brother-in-law was visiting last week, and I was like, "There's these really impressive animatronic former Showbiz
Yeah.
pizzas."
Yeah.
But they don't run them that often because they're very tired of all the Misfit songs. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad we got all of our good games out so people could really enjoy
For fuck's sake.
us just
For fuck's
falling
sake.
over. Yeah, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
Did you guys see that? That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean, it's still alive, so
Just go
better
to
than.
the
Oh.
damn it.
We're-
Man, you got some. What? Okay, ED, but like ED Death Star. Death
Nice
style.
backhand
I'm
there.
trying to figure out a way to say erectile dysfunction, but Death Star.
Yeah. No, I understand the direction. I'm trying to spin some up myself.
Right, you're trying to, watch what she's.
No, that's I appreciate every ED pun or play on words, fun acronym or backronym that you got in your
Backronym?
pocket. Yeah.
God damn it.
Dickronym? A dickronym?
Oh no! No! Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm gonna go find Jane.
Okay.
Yeah, so someone
Should we
could.
play a two-player game?
Yeah, let's do a two-player. Let's
do it.
do two
Let's do it.
All right, me first or you first?
Sure, you first.
All right.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, everybody.
We are at Logan Arcade. It's in Chicago, Illinois. It is the coolest place in the world to play pinball. And we are. I'd like to say that we're playing. Oh!
Look at that!
Perfect. What's the time of this stream? I gotta clip that shit. I need to clip that shit. That was the most classic of Star Wars bullshit start. Somebody clip that shit. What is it? What time is it?
That was. It is.
42.
Yeah.
All right, 42 minutes. I'm notating it.
Yeah. Please.
42
Thank you.
minutes. 42 minutes.
Luke is.
Star Wars Drainapalooza. Drainapalooza.
Unbelievable. I want them. They have.
I mean, it's completely believable.
Yeah. No. That. Yeah. It's very believable when it's this game.
All right.
All right. Here she goes, folks. I believe now she. Are you gonna do? You're gonna do Han, right? No, you're gonna do Leia.
Leia gives you good points at the beginning. Oh yeah. You want to play too?
Hey,
I'm
how's
gonna
it
try
going?
Han again because it was really an asshole to me, and I think I can do better.
All right. So. Whoop. Oh, you're wired around the foot.
Look at that.
There you go. So we've had we all had pretty good first games this evening, and now we've all had really bad subsequent games.
Yeah.
Which is that's what they call Star Wars experience. That's a very common thing that occurs with this game. How would you say you are at Star Wars?
I'm pretty good at Star Wars.
You're pretty good at Star Wars.
Yeah, I have a path that I take.
What's your
I haven't
path?
changed it.
Are
It's-
you a Hanman?
No, I'm not a Hanman. I'm an R2D. I'm a robot.
I'm an R2 demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So, okay.
So I'll play this game and I'll do the same thing I do every game.
Yep, that's how I do it as well.
There may be other ways, but I've decided that this is the way I'm
I didn't want to learn anything else.
I think the game's been out long enough that some like meta strategy that is the strategy has not really developed. So everybody does what they want to do, and that's fine.
I see a lot of the serious players that love it doing Han and Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Bounty Hunter. Okay, that's interesting. Is this going to be me or?
I believe that's you.
Yeah.
Don't adjust your television sets, kids. All these boys
Yeah.
are on the Hot Nut stream.
Yeah,
Look, they're flocking at it. It's turned into a sausage party real quick,
yeah.
kids.
It's the Lady Gaga song.
Lady Gaga?
Yeah, Lady
Is that
Gaga.
how fancy people say Lady
That's
Gaga?
how. Yeah, that's how
Lady
fancy
Gaga?
fancy boys like myself.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, we say Lady
Do
Gaga.
I say it wrong? Is it like when I said Rihanna for 1,000 fucking years? And then she went on an interview and she's like, it's Rihanna. Or actually the one that I heard recently, it's Raven Simone. Because we've been all saying it wrong for 1,000 fucking years.
I've been saying it Ravon.
Ravon? Ravon
That's
Simone.
so Ravon.
So Ravon.
There we
That's
go.
so Ravon.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jess.
Thank
See, he was
Failure to
honest.
launch. Wow.
But yeah, boys.
Clearly Bo and Little doesn't like the strobe lights.
Yeah, I was playing.
He doesn't like the B-52s. He doesn't like underneath the strobe light.
I was playing the Cactus Canyon.
Is that
Yeah.
the B-52s or did I do that wrong?
I don't know that one, man.
What's the one never mind. The strobe light. Yeah.
Underneath the strobe light.
I mean, that sounds like it could be the B-52s.
I think it's, I sounded like Fred, so.
That's
Bo's
very
like, what?
Fred.
No, Bo and Little actually,
All right, yeah, no,
Bo
Jess
and Little
knows.
actually does
Jess
like the
knows.
B-52s. He's probably very upset that I said it. He did it
And-
on the internet
There we go.
like an asshole.
That's the B-52s.
It is the B-52s.
I'm what was that?
Oh, that was when Ben launched the ball, it went into the out lane, then it launched again, went into the other out lane. It was just basically a classic Star
and then
Wars
I got
where
a
you didn't
third,
get to touch it again.
and then it went right. It was three
It
house
was
balls
bad.
in a row.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was real bad.
Well,
All right.
yeah, that was slander.
We can get another chair in here if you want. We can get you another stool.
Yeah,
Without the headsets, you can't
you're not part of the action without the headset. It does. It sounds really nice.
Sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah.
That was slander. Are you gonna sue me?
All right, let's take. We've all had our really good Star Wars games earlier tonight. Now he's
That is
rolling.
not true. We've just getting started.
You're
We're just
right.
getting
You're
started.
right. Now this is the beginning of our
Anna's
best
getting
Star
riled
Wars
up.
games yet.
She's
Am
getting
I number one?
Yes, you are number one.
I'm number one. All right. I'm number one. All right. What we got here?
I just want to take a minute to shout out to this awesome Cincinnati shirt that Anna's wearing right now. The only thing that makes that shirt look better is how awesome your boobs look in it.
Okay. I was
Like-
wondering if you were going to go there, and then you did.
I did.
Cool. But no, I love this shirt.
That's good.
It's glad I bought it.
Good one. It's like big game.
Yeah, it's a big game.
It's big game.
It is big game.
Big game.
I can't wait for this your shirt. I wonder what it's going to
Oh
be.
yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be. It's in this. Was it in December last year?
It's always in December.
It's always in December.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was like kind of warm.
It was warm last year for some reason. I don't know. And then the power went out, and we went to
Oh my
Jungle
God, it was
Gyms.
so
It was
crazy.
a crazy time.
Jungle gyms. Yes. Jungle gyms.
we like just like looked
I
around. and
Eric
stuff.
puts on such a good show, and I just thoroughly enjoy the amount of System ADB Gottliebs that are in that show. Is
Yeah.
just magnificent.
It's magnificent.
It's magnificent.
That's good.
They're
You
they're
gotta go
so
to Indisc,
quirky
though.
and weird
Also, 'cause they're-
and hard and easy all at the same time. It's just like very. It's a very.
Indisc also has a good.
Indisc is more expensive. It's like a lot more expensive.
Yeah, but you should still go to it.
I will. Okay, if we can figure out a way to sponsor me to go, I'll go.
Okay.
Because I will have a mortgage. It is much more expensive than my current living expenses.
Mortgages
so.
are expensive.
So I will be. Yes, I do remember the guy that spent $500 in line in front of us at Jungle Gyms.
I feel like that's
I
easy to
feel
do.
like that is just very easy to do at
Yeah.
Jungle Gyms. It's very easy.
Yeah. It's a huge. It has everything.
It was a pretty good asteroid run. It was a pretty good run.
It's better than all our scores.
Yes.
Almost put together. Not quite. Pants. Do you want to be on the mic? Do you want to be on the mic? Do you want to be? Nah. I want to be better at pinball.
I'm good. She wants to be better at pinball. She's very good at
I'm
pinball.
not. So someone came in here and was like, I was talking to them. They're like, "What's going on in here? You know, like, can we play the games in here?" I was like, "It's just one game. We're streaming it. It's Star Wars." And she's like, "Oh, the ping pong Star Wars."
The ping pong Star Wars?
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand why it's ping pong.
Because a lot of people confuse the terms ping pong and
A little
pinball.
bit of a traffic jam.
And I did not correct her. And I felt like maybe I should have.
No.
But I knew
no.
what she was talking about.
Let her do.
There we go.
Let
There
her
we go.
call it ping pong. And
Let her call it ping pong.
that's
The
what I say.
multi-ball goes.
Did you just lose that multi-ball all
I
at once?
did.
Classic.
On a
And now you're in lightsaber duel
On
again.
a ball surge. This sucks. Oh well. That's life.
That's life.
Okay.
So, lightsaber duel. This is one of the modes that forces you to do these things. Now, to get lightsaber duel, how do you qualify lightsaber duel?
I don't
you
fucking
qualify,
know.
You spell force a whole bunch of times.
Okay, so if you just live your life and hit those drop targets, you're going to be forced to battle this this big old burn jerk.
Is it good? I feel like this is like the only mode where it's better to be Luke for some reason. That's just like speculation. It's pure speculation. But I don't know.
Luke is is the character that I know the least about when it comes to
as
playing
well.
this.
Me as well.
But there's like always like this is actually okay. I don't want to say it's like a theme, but okay, think about it. So when you play Game of Thrones,
Stark.
when you think of Game of Thrones, you think of the Starks. You think they're like the main, you know, they are the ones that this most focus on. And then as the seasons go on, you experience all these other families. But Stark is like the main family, and Stark is really not a lot. It doesn't have as many perks.
Yeah.
Luke is the same.
Luke is the same. And that's also the default choice on both those games. It's Stark and Luke.
It's like trying to trick you into picking them.
Like, yeah, they're like, oh, Stern's like, let's put the lamest modes on as default. So like, the noobs
Luke.
will always lose.
Yeah.
Rude, man.
Because I've talked, like, and, you know, I'm sure you have too, to people that have like worked on the code in the games.
Sure.
And I've asked like, oh, you know, why is this mode the one that it defaults to?
Yeah.
And I wasn't talking specifically about like with Star Wars or what was the one that you were just saying?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, which Stark sucks.
Yeah.
And I was told by the person who was like, yeah, no, that was intentional. Like we picked it because it would make the most sense for the person. Like that's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
But with Stark and with Luke, those are two really boring and not very fun modes to play.
Where'd it go?
So, yeah, this.
Yeah, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know what the rationale.
They didn't tell you.
No.
I think it's so the noobs lose.
I wish I remember what game he was talking about. Because I remember it was a game where it made
WWE.
sense. Yeah, I was talking to Wazen, and we were talking about WWE.
Really?
I mean, I do talk to Wazen. Like he's in the league. I see him all the time.
And you have to choose a stupid thing in that stupid game also. What about AC/DC?
Oh, what's the default
I don't know.
song that it puts you at?
Jeez,
What
man.
would you say is? How well do you know AC/DC? Oh, hold on. Say it once you have that. How well do you know AC/DC?
I had the pinball machine, if
Oh,
that's
you-
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well.
No, but the band. How well
Not,
do you
not well at all. I could name about 12 AC/DC songs.
But what would you say if somebody doesn't know rules really well? Not like it's a great play, like not. What would you say is a good AC/DC mode? Like if you're just kind of starting out at pinball, what would be the one?
If it's a
think-
premium, which I know is more than you're asking, but if it's a premium, it's Hell's Bells all day.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd be Hell's Bells
Yeah.
because it's up in the bumpers.
yeah, all day.
The jets. Yeah.
On the Pro, I'm not really sure.
Is this you? Wait.
It's you.
It's
We
you.
have short conversations.
Oh, it's me? Oh, I thought that was I was done.
Join me, Anna.
Hell's Bells, folks. We solved it.
I think it's Hell's Bells.
Yeah.
Even on the Pro, it's not a bad idea. On the Pro, I do like the ramp modes, though. I do like the ramps.
Yeah.
The Rock and Roll Train.
Rock and Roll Train is the one I usually used to pick, but then I started picking Rosie.
Rosie's good too. That's right. I forgot. It's coming back to me. I owned it for a while. And
When was that?
1998. No, 2018 probably.
I was like, you're about to say in 1990.
I was about to, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I owned it because I just wanted to get to the wizard mode, and I got to the wizard mode a few times, but I never beat it. And that's because that game, those games are so long. Like you play forever, and then all the shots change because the flippers are all hot and weird.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same with Godzilla, but
I
you
know.
have the fans.
I
now.
do have the fans.
Maybe I should get
Kind
the
of got to do
fans.
it. You kind of have to do it.
Because it's a very long game, and even if you're not that good,
I mean,
like,
every multiple games, it doesn't matter. It's still the same.
it's like
One long game or like 5 short games is
Yeah.
still a long time for that to be happening.
That I always, I mean, it also might just be my brain sucking after a while, like stamina kicking in.
Could be. Yeah. I mean, a good player, and I'm saying this to myself too, would say you got to see the flippers getting weaker and adjust as the game goes on. You know, it should be happening slowly, so you should be able to like adjust as it goes. I should have done that with ACDC. But then I just went out and bought the fans because
And then you got the fans. So when you sold it, you took the fans back?
the fans weren't for ACDC.
Oh.
The fans are, I think, game specific.
Oh, are they?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
But no, I've noticed though in my stupid Godzilla game, like
Yeah, I've heard that.
I
I've
get
never
to a
had it
point
without
and then I'm
fans.
like, why can't I fucking hit the shot anymore?
Yeah.
I've been hitting it flawlessly all day.
Pugbit,
Hey, Pugbit, how's it going?
I got your sticker on my car.
I beat Deadpool tonight. Nice, double Bizzo. How do you beat Deadpool?
I don't know. I've never done it. I would imagine it's
It's like the Megalo.
yeah. You got to do the
T-Rexodon.
2 quests. You got to do the 3 guys and gals.
Sauron.
Yeah, Sauron, and then you got to do them again. And then you
Sauron.
also have to do the 2 quests and the Mega Crackle-a-Doca-Doca-Donus.
And do you have to do mecha suit, mech suit?
I would assume you're gonna get there with all the rest.
Mech suit is best.
My problem has always been the battles, like the second level of battles. I maybe have completed one of them ever.
Oh, one away.
Plus
3 levels of Mr. Sinister.
Sinister.
Are those the 3 battles after you beat them for the first time?
I don't know.
But those are the Sauron ones.
Sinister happens after Sauron?
I don't know. Help us out, Devil Bizzo.
We don't know. On surprised you don't know. Kind of.
I've never really tried to get to the wizard mode of that game, but I'm starting to really like George Gomez games.
Maybe you should trade in your Godzilla for a Deadpool.
But then it's not that new. I like to try to figure out the game as I own it. So like if it's a game that I kind of already know mostly, it's a lot less interest for me.
So it's really about figuring out the rules.
After Sauron mode, so there's 9 battles,
Lot.
and I've only done 5.
Yeah. I've never gotten through both modes twice. I've gone through them once and maybe done one after.
Yeah.
With Sauron.
Well, it's also the game is like it's a really high energy game too. Like you're not supposed to stop. Keep flailing
You're
around.
supposed to flail around and get all those combos and then
Because it's so well designed. Like I love
Yeah.
that. I love like the shots coming off the left orbit that you can like flail up into the lock and like flail up into the right orbit. They're so cool.
flail. I mean, you can also do a loop cast.
I've never tried it on that. I bet you can. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the balls to try that.
Why not?
Why? Because I've only been playing it in tournament mode here, and it's like
Yeah.
$2 a game, or I'm playing it in an actual
Loop
tournament.
passing is kind of ballsy.
It's a very ballsy.
to try.
The only
on a
thing
game you
the
don't
only time
know.
I do that in a tournament is if I'm like really winning by a lot.
Or if you played it before and know that
I
you
wouldn't
can
even do it then. It's still I'm just low confidence man. Can't do it.
Well, what I like about you. Second time I beat it after owning
Spill
the game
beer on
for 18
myself.
months. 18 months and you beat it twice? Jesus, Double Bizzo. You got it on 5 balls with no tilt?
How many extra balls are in that game? I know there's the one, the obvious one, which is like after 10 weapons or whatever.
That's good.
Sure,
You
that
should start
second one's
competing.
important.
That's the case. Look up, I don't know if you compete. I don't know who you are, Double Bizzo.
I mean, if you're beating Deadpool, there's a chance you do know who that person is.
It's possible.
Because that's not something most people just do.
No.
Good on you, Devil Wizard. No Deadpool. Well, he's good.
Has he ever beat Deadpool on camera?
That's his favorite game, right? I think it is. Probably. It is. I've heard him say that.
That's nice. Now it's probably Foo Fighters.
You'd assume. No, now it's Godfather.
Ugh. Why?
I don't know.
Just to be a troll.
To be a troll.
Hey. Okay, so if we pay attention to that, I not like that.
Okay, so yeah, where's he at here? He's done the 2 main multi-balls.
Off is lit. Oh no.
Hoth is his path to another multi-ball, but he has to do 2 modes. One of them is super easy. If you can hit the interlude. Alright, so this one he has the left ramp, then he has to hit the right ramp, and then I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, this is a mode I never play because I always play Han.
Oh, you're a Han. You're a Han man.
I'm a Han woman.
Han woman. Going for the Han. Alliteration.
I love me a toxic man. By Han. I don't like, I did like Han as a child though too. I watched him. I was like, that guy's cute.
Oh, is that,
And I
is
knew.
that what it was?
Even as a child.
Well, he's a sexy gentleman.
Very, very attractive.
Yeah, yeah. I think pretty much objectively, like,
Yeah, he was very attractive. Now he's old, but he's still.
he's lovable though. Now he's like lovable.
Is he?
I think so. I think he's
Kind
like,
of a dick, usually, I heard. Really? Harrison? I mean,
he was kind of nice.
he's lovable in kind of like a dick old man way,
Yeah,
I guess.
which is okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're not, you're equally dick to everyone. I suppose.
I guess.
When you
I
when
mean,
you when you've reached that age, you earn some right.
I assume I'm going to be quite the dick.
Probably, yeah,
as I
me
get
too.
older.
How many people go the other way? Like they get less crabby
Nicer and
as they get
nicer.
older, right?
I do not know. That seems impossible. World. Maybe if they're just like always high.
So that probably helps.
Higher and higher.
There's a one person that went cranky in reverse that I can think of is Tom York.
Tom York.
Yeah, guy from Radiohead.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know things about
You know
me.
things.
She'll know who Tom York is.
Tom York from Radiohead. He's got a weird eye, yeah.
Kind of weird.
Oh, we were saying that not many people go from being kind of grumpy at our age to being like nice, happy old
Oh.
people. Usually it's there's no flipping backwards. And I was saying Tom York's the one that I think he's kind of flipping backwards. Like he's like kind of a nice.
Also, I think some people
Yeah.
Mellow.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if that necessarily like is against what you're saying, but they mellow.
Yeah,
Mellowing
that
is-
makes
is
sense.
certainly
so
a thing.
if you're like
Especially
if you're
getting
an
high.
aggro person as a child or a young adult, as you age, mellowing out sounds like something that could happen. But we were talking about Harrison Ford and how he kind of is more grumpy now. He's kind of a.
He's always been that.
He's just always been that way.
He's always been
Okay.
like I don't know him personally, but
We're speculating over here at
I
Hot
think
Nudge.
also the older you get, the more free you feel.
Well, that's what I was saying.
yourself.
Yeah, you kind of earn the right. Like
Yeah,
Like you're just like, no, this is how I've always been.
yeah,
It's just that I don't give a shit now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pugbit, I saw that too.
Yeah, watching Harrison Ford destroy Jordan Clancy's leg.
Did you see that on Conan?
Or like when on Conan, Jordan Clancy asked Conan about like how Indiana Jones held a whip.
Seriously?
He's like, I don't give a like,
I will not entertain this question.
yeah. Conan cracked because I remember watching like a lot of late. Yeah.
F you, money.
I remember watching like a lot of late night at that time, and no one knew how to handle Harrison Ford except for Conan, because he knew like to just kind of make fun of him. It totally disarmed him. Because otherwise he would just be this weird guy that clearly hated doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I got a perfect on this for the first time.
I saw that last night.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah,
It was close.
that was cool. You almost hit the
The asteroid
thing
was
right
like
out.
it was like right here and it ended.
Yes.
Perfect. It's only 2 million points, or at least I don't know what my
Yeah.
multiplier
No,
was.
it's nothing.
It's very little.
Getting perfect is just for bragging.
Incredible scores off of that, but yes.
I got the chief.
With remarkable.
Well, I think I had like 2x going into it. You know, like if I had the 40 or whatever, that would have been real sweet.
Yeah, like if you have like 1 or even like up to 4, it's just like, why am I even bothering?
It's very boring. It's like,
Like,
Oh,
oh no!
no, I still have the ball samples,
Yeah.
so it's. That was not on, though. It's really annoying.
I don't think we've met, or maybe we have.
Oh,
Mike,
sorry guys.
what is it, Matt? Ben.
This is Ben. This is Pants. You guys played together.
Probably.
He's on EXP. He's on Tilt Chamberlain.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Definitely like way
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
but
So I'm a dick.
formally, no. I don't think we've actually ever done
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I have an out.
And now it's all right there. All on.
And everyone will
it's-
see this
it'll be
awkward
on the VOD.
interaction.
I don't know who you are.
Someone's gonna pull it up. Somebody clip that. That's clip worthy. The time we met.
Then you're a dick. Well, yeah, but I mean, you only just see my arm, so it could be anyone.
That's true. That's true. We had a camera that we could pan. Solve the problem.
Sorry, we don't have
We're
a
not.
camera.
We're not
that
a.
we can pan.
We're not a panning camera crew.
No, I don't have a remote control to pan the camera.
That's next. We got the headsets.
I know the headsets are pretty dope.
Clearly that
we
would be
need
very
another
useful.
one, obviously, though.
I know. Or Ben. Well, it's because Rebecca's having a good ball.
Hey, do you want to play? Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take it.
Well, why don't you switch with me because I'm about to play. I'm glad your ear wasn't attached to the earring that just flew off.
Even worse. Nothing like
The screaming would have been less playful and more actual screamy.
Well, and also, like, that would have resulted in a Twitch ban.
Yes, probably. For gore.
They'd be
Yeah.
like, that's gore. Doesn't even remember. Well, I've never been to Seattle, so. Do you remember? Is this you?
That's me. Yeah.
That's you.
It was on Facebook. Arunas found a picture of us playing in I moved from Seattle,
Oh, okay.
so I lived
Oh,
in
so
Seattle.
that's why
until-
you're good at pinball. You're one of those Seattle pinball people.
It's hard to be good in Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle, there's a lot of good competition.
So you came here and you're like, I'm really good. You're like, I'm a Seattle 5.
But you know what, too? You know what,
but a
too?
Chicago 7. is that your
That's
trick
funny.
here?
I might have agreed with that early when I first moved here. I think
Oh,
I
I
had that
might-
like everything was new and it was like I could like I had no preconceptions and
Yeah.
I was just like I'm just good. I could just do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then like I'd have a couple bad beats here and there and it just brings down the confidence in general. It's
Right.
Like, now I'm back to the level of decent.
It's the Lake Michigan water. It's made you weaker.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because I drink it. Of course.
Yeah. Well, we all do.
Yeah, every morning.
It's the source of our tap water.
That's true. That's true.
How long have you been in Chicago?
I moved here in August 1st.
Oh, so it's almost a year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's why I'm like, I don't know who.
Yeah.
Well, I founded the Pinball League.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, you did?
I did.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, I mean, okay. So Will, you know Will. And
Yeah. No, I handed off the league to Will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you involved in the New York and the other one?
Yes. I wasn't involved in it, but I reached out to Chris, who founded and runs the New York League.
Right. You got the same sort of setup.
Yeah. And I chatted with Chris, and he got me set up here.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah. Do you know Chris over the guy who founded Pinball New York, which is like kind of the original?
I may have met Chris. I played a couple
He's
times in New
memorable.
York.
He's a little guy.
A little guy.
Yeah. He's very short, and he's also like he's got a huge personality, and he's really funny. He's like a real a total sweetheart.
I'm gonna guess I haven't then. I played.
You'd
a couple
remember him
tournaments.
if you met
yeah,
him.
right.
You'd remember him if
It
he's
seems like.
super. He's one of the coolest guys I've met.
Okay, cool. I grew up in New York. I've definitely.
Oh, we're in New York.
Well, I grew up in New Jersey, but.
Oh, I grew up in New York. I'm from Connecticut.
Okay. So you see.
Yeah.
So you see.
I'm from the tri-state area.
Yeah. It's all the same. I grew up
Yeah.
about 15 minutes outside of New York City. So.
A little like a half hour. So
Nice job. Nice job.
it. All right. Here we go. Oh. There's a lot of East Coast. There's a lot of East Coast love here.
I had double multipliers. I just wanted to hit that stupid hyperspace. It would have been worth so much money. It would have been worth so much money. And I missed. I missed it.
That is that's the true pinball heartbreak.
Yeah. Tell
When
me
you leave
how you
money on
drained.
when you leave money on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a. How do you feel about Jackbot? You ever play Jackbot?
Love Jackpot. I own a Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Well, all right. So Mike
Jackpot
is
has all the great things about Pinbot, only it's expanded. It's
Yeah.
it's great.
I
The only thing I don't like about Jackpot is that I don't know enough of the tricks. There's a lot of cheat tricks.
there's cheating tricks.
I
and
feel like I
there's-
play somebody that knows Jackpot,
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
they'll
at
smoke
I'm
you.
at a disadvantage
Yeah.
because I don't know all the buttons and all the things that they're doing.
It's still a 90s game, so it's taking like a 90.
That's true. That's true. But Jackpot's a great game. That's a super fun game.
What I love about Jackbot
I
is
also like that she like does this thing where it just like launches and it like, shoo, it like she like releases it from her hands. It's like,
yeah that
bloop.
yeah. But
I will
love-
make a Hot Nudge shirt one day out of the like font,
Yeah.
the Jackpot font, Pinbot font. It's like all like circuits and tubes and things.
So here's my thing about the whole Pinbot thing. Well, I'll say to you is
You're in
that
Tatooine.
Oh, I already.
Hans and I
It's going.
played at the same place in Paramus.
You're in Mos Eisley.
I thought I had already did this mode.
Well, you did.
I mean, I know, but
So here I'll tell you. If I was able to wear heels, which I can't,
Why can't you?
because I've got terrible ankles.
Oh, well, why can't
And
you?
I've got
Can you
terrible
wear
balance. I want to be Bride of Pinbot drag. That's how I want to do that and have light up legs.
That'd
You
be
have to
pretty
have
awesome.
like on the legs. You have to have them light up all the way, and then you
That
have
is
to
very difficult because
have a
I made the
spinning
leggings
head
because I
thing.
had to do.
Yeah.
I was Elvira. I was Pinbot dressed as Elvira.
Oh wow, that's like layered.
Did you see it?
I think you've showed me pictures, but
But I
I'd
made
be happy to see
leggings,
that.
and I ended up
Yeah.
just using sort of stationary, different colors along the leggings
Uh-huh.
to create that kind of light up. But that didn't light up. The
Oh.
only thing that lit up was the heart.
Yeah.
The heart lit up
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in the center, and then that would be an amazing costume.
Yeah,
That would be
that's a dream, and thank you. Yeah,
Hey, we
that's a
broke-
dream.
We got billions.
I missed the beginning. Was your head rotate?
Yeah, no, I would want to do the full Bride of Pinbot, and especially if this is a drag show, it'd be for like 5 people. Like it'd be for very few people. Like it'd be like people would be in the crowd. They'd be like, "Oh, we like the costume, but we don't understand."
Do you want to go first?
Like you have to figure out. Like my lip syncing skills, not great. I don't like to wear heels. I like to wear a big costume.
Have
but
you,
that's about
you
it.
worn heels before?
I've worn heels before, yeah. And
well, I don't think anybody likes to wear. Well, very few people like to wear heels, right?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
they
No, well,
suffer
I
for
have like
fashion.
shitty ankles, but I guess I could work on it.
Yeah, right. There's muscles.
Yeah.
And tendons and stuff. That can
Yeah,
be-
yeah. All right. So yeah, because you have to have sparkly heels for that. If you're doing like you have to have like big silver sparkly heels if you're doing Bride of Pinbot.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
that makes sense.
We're going
Anna
again.
with the
That-
restart. Support the decision.
You have to have somebody that says, "My God, she's alive."
Just walking around in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah. So wait, what's the pinball spot in Seattle? Because I know that it has like a very developed pinball scene.
Yeah, I think Seattle and Portland both have.
Yeah.
That's a hard question to answer because we end up having like quite a few.
Yeah.
So I think with Chicago you have Logan. Like there's no
Right.
question.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And this is like world class. Like you get incredible games and a lot of them. In Seattle, I think you might find a place or two that has this many games, but it's more like pockets in different areas of the city. Like different neighborhoods have their spot,
Uh-huh.
and that's what makes the league there really good.
Oh, cool.
The league there is incredible. It's like 300 people on a Monday night. Like it's big.
Holy
there
shit.
are like 30
Yeah.
teams, 10 players each. It's super competitive. The rules are different than here. They're much more complicated.
It started out as a spin-off of
It did.
New York,
The
and
first
then
season was the
it
same.
kind of, and then it went its own way.
I
if
manage
recall.
the archive still of all the seasons. There's a
Okay.
website you can go to and like look at all the history of all the seasons.
Yeah.
And the only one I don't have is the first season because it was the same format as this one.
Right.
But once they switched to the Seattle version, I have it all. And it's now 15, 16 seasons in.
Yeah.
great.
Chicago, it will be 10 years next year, I think.
So probably 20 basically, right?
Yeah.
Two a year.
Yeah. Because I think they started probably around the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10 years. And I have a very strong memory of, I guess it would be, so if it was next year, would be 10, that would be 2014. So there was a polar vortex, 2013, at below zero
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah, polar vortex.
With a wind chill of -20.
Oh, wonderful.
And I remember walking up and down the street, going to bars that had pinball machines and blinking. Like, and I had a satchel filled with like this kind of thing that like my sales pitch to bars. Like,
Oh, to join
this
the league.
is join the league.
Nice.
And going to the bars and like blinking as I'm walking down the street because I don't have a car and I still don't. And when I'd blink, my eyelashes would freeze
shut.
together.
That is a commitment. And
So-
I thank you for your service.
Oh yeah.
I'm enjoying the fruits of your labor.
Talking about the weather, and I was almost going to kick you out. Like, are we really going to have
Let's talk about the weather.
5 minutes talking about the weather?
And
El
it was
Niño's
about
coming.
70 today. I was talking about when I was making the pitch to the bars to start the league.
start
it
the
was
league.
during the polar vortex.
That's serious legwork.
Yeah.
Very
I was
cool.
really sad. One of the bars I really wanted to get, and it had pinball machines at the time, and then it just when I went there to make the pitch, they removed them. Was have you ever been to 10 Cat on Ashland?
I haven't, but I've seen it.
That's a really fun bar, and they used to have a couple pinball machines. They used to have Big Hurt and
Big
Tales
Hurt.
of the Crypt.
Oh, those
And-
are some classics.
And they were, and I was like, this would be, and it's a bar with such a fun atmosphere. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I've
I
heard
can't
great
wait to get them in the league. This is where I'm going to play. And then they just removed them, replaced it with, I don't know, but they're gone.
Well, but it's still around. But I thought that
the
someone said
bar's
they were
still
gonna, They
around,
were going to
yeah.
sell it or something was going on at that place.
I don't know anything.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Big Hurt. Big Hurt is a game that I maybe learned. I saw on location when I first started playing pinball.
Uh-huh.
I saw the hand, like
Yeah,
the glove,
the mitt, yeah.
and thought this is something else.
I have a funny story about Big Hurt,
Let's hear it.
which is that Big Hurt is based on Frank Thomas, White Sox, the Big Hurt, big star in the 90s. A friend of mine here in Chicago is an actor. He was doing commercials. He was in a commercial with Frank Thomas. And this is some years ago, and he asked me, do you have any questions for Frank Thomas?
Why isn't it on?
And I said, can you ask Frank Thomas if he has any strategies for Big Hurt pinball?
And he did, didn't he?
And
I've seen that he likes pinball.
yeah, and so my buddy goes up to Frank Thomas and says, do you have any strategies for Big Hurt pinball? And he said to my friend, tell your buddy to put a big hurtin' on those balls. So all of you out there, that's the secret
That's the
strategy.
That's the strategy. It's on PinTips. PinTips.net. Somebody put that in. There's probably nothing for that game on PinTips, so put that in. Put a big hurt on those balls.
I'll bet you the pin tips strategy for Big Hurt is shoot the left orbit. Because
really?
if you just hit it, like it goes up to like an absurd score if you just keep
there's no
hitting
cap.
it. Like if you loop the left orbit again and again, there's just a massive score.
Oh man.
Good, great question. Let's try to figure this out for Jess.
All right.
Three.
Uh,
I mean,
I don't know who that is.
I'm going three. It's the lollipops. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, a 2, a 3.
What are you guys talking about?
It's okay. The weather.
God, that's why we have 6 viewers.
Switch the category to weather chat.
Weather chat. That's what we're doing now.
Not pinball anymore.
Weather was nice today.
You talking about the weather? What the fuck? Get off your stream.
Who is Frank Thomas? Is that like that monkey guy?
Monkey guy. I have to know who you're talking about, but Frank Thomas is the Chicago White Sox baseball player
Okay.
that they made a pinball machine about. You see, we were on topic here.
I see. There was a pinball thing.
It's called Big Hurt.
Included.
It was very Shack Attack. I'm sure it was
Oh.
made at the same time. We're like, let's make a basketball game, let's make a baseball.
Oh,
Frank
I've
Thomas
never
was
heard
the-
of it. Never seen it.
It's rare. It's rare.
Is it
There's a
Gottlieb?
glove. There's a glove toy in the back. I saw it like 10 years ago when I first started playing pinball.
So it was a Gottlieb. Probably.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, yeah, Gottlieb. There's a video on the internet of like, for some reason, him and Slash playing pinball because they're
Yeah,
like,
they're like they like.
I guess Frank
pinball.
Thomas likes pinball too.
Yeah.
Here we go. He likes everything.
Whoop. Pop that mic.
Have you played Big Hurt?
No, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Yeah, very good.
Sorry.
Gavin has one. It's in
Really?
the Gavin rotation.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where is it?
I don't know where it is right now. Yeah, see, they used to have one where
Oh,
Skip
at
Shoot used to
Demon?
play. Yeah,
Or at Round Robin? Nope.
Blind Robin.
Blind Robin.
He used to have one. There was a bar near the boiler room
Okay.
that where it was, but that bar like closed in like 2017, I think. Anyway,
And it is a Gottlieb.
it's a Gottlieb, and yeah, as Mike was saying, it's probably around the same time that they did Jack Attack Q.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
So 1991.
no, probably 94, 95, around there.
Okay, 94.
Yeah.
Sure. Wait, I already got my.
That's a good game. I like Big Bird. That's a fun game.
I don't know what I
You like
want.
Shack Attack?
Shack Attack, I like less.
I have not enjoyed myself playing Shack Attack very often. There's
Yeah.
a Shack Attack here at Logan Arcade,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I like EB. I like Gottlieb Premiers because they have really different designs. Like they shoot differently,
Yeah.
and like so the rules aren't
Yeah.
generally as good, but like the shot layouts are often different, and like because like Williams Valley have like kind of a generally prescribed like
Yeah.
of that era.
You're right.
Have a
I mean-
generally prescribed type of way that they're built, and then Data East / Sega would generally do a very similar
Right.
style build, but like the Gottlieb Premiers, they would just do
all-
whatever.
Everything out the window.
Yeah.
You're right. Like I played, what is it, StarCraft?
Not StarCraft.
Not StarCraft. What's the other, the Gottlieb one? It would be cool.
Stargate.
Stargate, that's right.
Stargate's their best
It's a
one.
show I've never watched.
Stargate,
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah. Stargate's pretty good.
And that is a very unique layout.
That's a very cool
I mean,
layout.
shooting that center shot with the upper flipper is just a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Have you ever played their pool? It's not.
Eight ball, well, not eight ball.
It's not 8-ball.
Cue ball wizard.
Yeah, cue ball wizard.
Yeah,
with
I
the
have.
huge.
The giant cue ball in the middle. Cue ball toy. It's just a giant cue ball.
It's just a cue ball.
Yeah.
Which, like, yeah, that game's pretty cool. Have you played Teed Off? That game
No.
is ridiculous.
I think it used to be on Pinball Arcade. That's
It-
that's
yeah,
the reason why I
Teed
know.
Off and Big Hurt were on Pinball Arcade.
Yeah.
Teed Off. The problem with a lot of the Gottlieb premieres is that like the rules as said aren't like they're not good for tournaments because they're pretty easily broken.
Yeah.
And like that's a big problem with like Teed Off. Like it's you race to get to the second multi-ball, and then like every shot is 100 million something. Like it's like, well, it breaks everything.
Yeah.
It's like playing Bride of Pinbot, where it's like, all right, well, this is a race to get a billion.
Yeah. I don't know, and there's some you know, there are the code updates, like Soren does his like, he'll take some of those broken things in the Bally Williams type games and change them.
Oh, this is a remarkably generous tilt.
That's quite nice.
And
Noted for future. Does she have two EBs? Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
This might be her second EB, I mean.
There was I was running an IFPA tournament years ago, and people on like in a very early game figured out that it was I think it was World Cup Soccer that the tilt bob was not working, and
Oh, yeah.
I saw people just slide the game like just left and like just nudge like just do whatever to the game to get the ball to go there, and like the tournament which actual players showed up to like took like 3 hours.
Because of that game
Because
only.
people are just like well, if I can move this around, I'm gonna do whatever I can.
Yeah. And that's, well, I mean, you probably didn't have access to the keys.
No.
Or, you know, it's
No,
on
I did
location.
not.
You
No,
gotta
I
live
did
with
not.
what they have.
Yeah, I was just dealing. It was a location situation where it's just like, well, it's just gonna be a long night, and that's that.
Yeah. So Anna's in this mode, which is
It's jail.
just a bad mode. Just
Jail.
a real rough place to be.
And the drops, the force drops on this Star Wars are very,
3 balls.
yeah.
I have less than a billion points.
This me?
It's not me. It's either Rebecca or Ben.
Well, I've been doing R2. Are you second or? Oh, that's you. Okay.
Anna, you want to get a drink or something? That's fine. I don't want to. No, I don't mind being on the mic, but I don't want to take the mic from you. So please go pee. Do the things you got to do. But it's your stream.
Okay, can you fucking let me get the goddamn ball on the goddamn flipper?
Did it.
Please?
Great success.
You jerk.
I was having a hard time getting the quick backhand to the Endor shot off the rolling thing
Yeah.
here. It's and it wasn't like that last night. I played it 2 times last night. And,
I think I saw you play this last night.
I had no problem with it
yeah.
last night. Last night I put up $1 billion and then almost 2, like in my 2 games, and then now, so far, not quite as good.
That's pinball, baby.
Yeah. You know, it all comes down to that inner loop shot, like that. You can do that. I mean, that's 74 million points right there. That's a big one. And the next time she does that, she'll get another big bounty and a multi-win.
Are you? How big are you on moving around the multiplier?
I don't.
You
I'm
don't.
Not, I'm not a mover.
Oh, you're not a mover.
Yeah. I'm not.
But you are a shaker.
I'm a shaker. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
a shaker, but I'm not a.
Yeah,
I'm not a. An X mover.
Yeah, you're merely a shaker. I've played this game, and I've been smoked by people that are like the
Good at it?
No, I'm not like where they'll cradle up and then like and then
Yeah.
like
Okay. I just can't get.
I can't do it either, but I know people that do.
Sorry.
Are you breaking our shit?
It sounded like a great sound in my ears.
Oh, good lord. I am dying.
You were suffering through the Star Wars plunge.
Yes.
Beginning,
and
but
then
you did
I
succeed.
and then I did that thing that happens where you try to move it and hit it, but then you don't hit it, and then it's red, and you're like, fuck,
I know.
shit.
That's why I don't do it.
it.
I know people can be good at that, but I can't do it because I end up with that. I'm just and then I focus not on what's important.
Yeah.
Keeping the ball alive.
Pugbit is correct. So SSB is the team that I am on. We have had this. We are on our 3rd venue. Our very first venue was Blind Robin, which was a great dive
I love
bar.
Blind Robin.
And then they tried to change it into a fancy wine bar and get rid of all the pinball machines.
Do they have
It's
like, do they have like
how
3
could
or
they
4
possibly
machines
do
there?
it? Well, they're all Gavin's machines. But yes, they had
right?
they had 3 there, and then at one point I
I
think.
visited there before I moved
Yeah.
here a long time ago.
Then when Blind Robin was like, we don't want to do pinball anymore. We want to do fancy wine bar bullshit. Then we moved to Township.
That was the place I was trying to remember.
Yeah. And then they got busted for tax evasion.
Oh my
so,
God.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's what happened to Township. I don't know. Please don't sue me if that's incorrect. I don't actually know. But I'm pretty sure that there was some things that were not paid. But Big Hurt, I believe, it must have been Gavin's game. And then now we are at our favorite of all of the. Although I do miss Blind Robin, but Demon is actually a really great location.
I love D-Man.
And I want a Dungeons and Dragons so goddamn bad. I
That
just
should be
don't.
on that
I just can't.
record.
I
that-
can't pay for it. Oh yeah, the record should have Swords of Fury and Dungeons and Dragons. Those are the 2 like real bangers. There's some bangers.
My fingernail broke,
Oh.
and I'm upset. It's like the only one that broke.
Well, did you do them or did you get? Oh yeah, it did break. Well, you're just gonna have to get your nails redone. Do you have
my God.
gangrene nails like I do because I redid my hair?
Yeah, it looks good though.
Thank you.
It's very, very bright.
Yes,
Beautiful.
it's very dark and like
In that,
every time I do it,
on the
I
screen back there, it looks blue. Did you notice that? Oh no, you can't see yourself.
I can't see my shit. You can't see me.
Well, it looks blue, and it's kind of cool.
Thank you.
And then in that one, it looks green.
I wanted Dungeons and Dragons. And I don't. It doesn't need to have the topper.
No, that topper's kind of
No.
too much.
But of all the games with the magic, aka flex,
Yeah.
aka like weird saves,
Yeah.
outlane saves, the 3 games that have that, Dungeons and Dragons is the best.
Why?
Come on, this is the same thing.
Because it's
happened
better than the other ones.
Why?
Because it's more fun. I mean, I have limited experience with hard bodies.
Did I sound like a 3-year-old?
No.
I've never played hard bodies. I've
And
only played
BMX is just like hard as fuck.
BMX is much harder, I would say. It has an upper play field, right?
Did Pants say it rules?
It rules.
Pants did say
Hard
it
body
rules.
rules.
Wait, what does? Hard body? Or BMX?
Was it me that donkey kicked you? Did I kick you?
Where?
I used to kick a lot more than I do now.
We all kick. We all kick.
I used to swing.
Yeah, you
In
cheat us the
every
swing.
in every multi-ball, I used to swing.
But I donkey kick. I can do a donkey kick.
Well, I think we've all learned to steer clear of you when you play pinball because you have a tendency to like you get real physical, which is good. It makes
But
you a good player.
Unfortunately, it doesn't help me usually.
No, not at all. I could give you 1,000 examples if I had enough time and patience to make clips of all the times that your physicality in your pinball play actually saved the ball and like was able to TCOB.
Okay.
She
So that
doesn't.
means I need to do it more.
She's like, okay,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he has points.
Oh, he got some points. Yeah, he already beat me.
He's
by
got some points.
Playing better than I did.
Okay.
I played 3 balls.
Here's the thing I've
On
heard,
my
I've
last
learned
ball.
about R2D2 is that if you're playing R2D2 on a game where they have it set where your multipliers reset like really quickly, it's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
You don't
This
get
is why I
that
need
shit.
to learn how to play R2D2. Because everyone does it.
Helps me when I play.
Trucker mount. Tell me about your trucker mount.
I have a guess.
Are you
That a trucker mouth
do
is
you
just like
do you just like
swearing
talk
and
like
stuff.
convoy? You're like you're just like we got a
Breaker,
86 and the
1-4.
breaker 1 and well that's an 86 in the Pope hole.
This
like,
is
do you,
sign
do you speak in
8472.
code? Or are you just saying you say a lot of cuss words?
I'm pretty sure he means cuss.
Do truckers say cuss words?
I don't know.
When he's not playing
Breaker 19, we got a pie hole in the poop chute. I don't know.
like on a CB radio.
Yeah.
Every time Bug Pit plays, yeah, we got a breaker too. We got a Pug Pit up in this Star Wars.
The life of a trucker is an interesting
Filthy.
one. Oh, isn't
language.
that a sailor? Wouldn't you say sailor?
I mean, that's like
It's like the old-timey
term,
way,
the old timey
maybe.
term. But honestly, like, I mean, I drive to work every morning and they say skeet skeet on the radio. Like, there is really no. They will still bleep out the bit. They'll bleep out bitch on the. They'll take out the bad words, but.
But they'll say skeet.
Swear words now are just so old hat. Like the second that you heard, wasn't there like a Simpsons episode where Bart says shit? And I was like, what the fuck is happening? That's true. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure there's a Simpsons episode where Bart says shit. Let me find out. Because I remember it was like a big deal, like, we're allowed to say shit once. But Bowen Little would know better because he knows more about Simpsons.
I still have to do this
Simpsons.
mode?
You're
Say
trapped. That
shit.
mode is such. Yeah, pick max time. Yeah, just trap yourself in that miserable, unfun mode. Oh. Hug, is that also where
Don't you see a butt in NYPD Blue as well? I thought you saw like a butt in NYPD Blue. Might be thinking of South Park. I don't think Bart says shit.
You're
You
right.
see-
I might
you
be thinking
see-
of South Park.
You see,
I could be thinking of South Park. That is
Yeah.
a very real thing that I could be thinking of.
yeah,
But there
and-
is an episode, apparently, in the episode The Girl Who Slept Too Little, Homer exclaims that something is bullshit.
What year is that? What year did that?
I'm gonna
come
find
out?
out.
But not the butt. All right, now Pug. So 2 questions. What was the butt we saw? What's
in one
the
of the
butt?
newer episodes, fuck and shit are used multiple times, but they're bleeped on TV.
All right. And they're probably still bleeped on streaming because it's on Disney Plus. They're not going to allow a fuck on there.
Okay. Wait.
So Pug, then, so 2 questions. 1, which is the butt that we saw? 2, what's the butt that we wish we saw? You know, those are important. If it's not the butt we want, what's the butt we want? You know, whose butt did we want? I don't know. Did you watch NYPD Blue? That was a little
That's the
before
David
me.
Caruso one, yeah?
Yeah,
No.
you didn't watch that?
I did hear about the butts, though. There
I
were
was
lots
saying,
of
I
butts.
believe it was Dennis Franz.
But you know, this is Hot Nudge, so we don't give a shit about butts.
Uh-huh.
Full frontal or nothing, baby.
But who cares?
Who cares? Who cares about butts?
Yeah. Oh, that's Ian 20th Century, the shit episode. Yeah. And there's the counter. There's the counter in the corner. Jesus Christ. Rebecca. We are in a hole. We are in a point hole, but Star Wars is a game where you can dig yourself out of a hole like that. It is absolutely possible to do that in one ball. I do that now.
What?
I'm looking at our scores here,
There's a hole.
and we're in
Yes.
a bad score sandwich with good score bread.
Well, okay, score bread.
Yeah, okay score bread,
Yeah.
but the center of the sandwich is bad score.
Not great.
Uh,
But anything can happen.
anything can happen.
That's right.
But yeah, well then, all right, okay. Let's see. Will I be able to turn it around? Can it very delicately?
Oh, Jesus. Cool.
Oh, man. Yeah, I do think I was thinking of South Park where they like made it a big deal to say
That
the word
someone
shit.
said shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's dumb.
But in my fantasies, it's Simpsons because
Because you
I
like The Simpsons.
I like The Simpsons.
And no one likes South Park.
There are a lot of people that like South Park.
I know. But I don't. I don't like South Park.
You don't like South Park? We had to play each other on South Park. Do you remember that?
No. Did I
On
win?
at District 82.
Oh, God, no. I
Remember,
lost.
we all had.
Yeah.
It was a what? How many strikes?
I don't care. 3.
The 3 strikes tournament, and the luck of the draw put myself, Anna, and Jane, and another awesome player, Stephanie, all
Proud.
on the same team.
And I lost. And Jane
the last
lost.
2 of
Jane
us
and
would
I
have
lost.
been popped out.
And Rebecca said, at least, or no, she said, this means that one hot nudger will go on.
I said at least one.
No, you
hot
didn't
nudger.
say at least.
Okay, well, I meant to say at least one hot nudger would come on, or would move on, and then I got called out. I was like, well, I meant at least one.
I know.
I didn't mean to say that I was going to try and knock. I didn't want to knock you guys out.
I know what you meant.
Of all of us, if we would have made it a wager on this fucking stream, I would have been the longest of long shots
Yeah.
to move forward.
Well, that's not true, but you're very good. You're very good at pinball, and Shut up. Shut up. You're a good person.
I am a good person.
That's what my therapist says. She's like, you're not good at pinball, but you're a good person.
Good person. You're
That's
a good
all that
person.
matters. I talk to my therapist about pinball constantly.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Are you kidding? That's like my whole life.
My therapist about pinball a little bit.
But I mean, okay, so like, when you talk to well, I mean, not to reveal your, but is it like how you feel about playing pinball? You're not sitting in there like, okay, well, I had like 300 million, and it was like this close, and then they came in and
Well,
like I had
this
this major malfunction where I got it in the scoop and it didn't register,
Listen,
but it wasn't
is the
considered
reason-
anything.
This is the reason why I pay someone to listen to me talk. So I can just talk about whatever I
absolutely
want,
Love that.
and it doesn't matter. And she'll
and
say
it
something
happens
nice.
all the goddamn time. Like like you will have a tournament of 100 men and 4 women, and the first fucking round, the 4 women that's like an elimination round, the 4 women all play with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it always happens.
I know that at least one tournament I went to, they did it on purpose.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In the 21st fucking century, they did that shit.
Yes, they did.
Were there like nutsack kicks afterwards or some shit?
No.
Because that feels like a good. That feels like a.
They wanted the women to feel comfortable playing it with other women. What the reasoning
I mean, I was already pissed because there was in the grand scheme of things when we were there, and I know it's the luck of the draw. I know it's not on purpose in this particular instance, but we were all on our last legs, and all 4 of us
Yeah.
had to play each other, and it was like
It's a bummer.
all the ladies. Yeah, let's kick out all the ladies. It sucked.
But did you ever watch that game about that girl in the chess?
That is
Queen.
exactly what I was gonna say. It reminds me of that scene where it's like, why do I have to play the other girl?
Yeah.
Why are we playing against each other?
Yep. And that has literally happened to me in pinball. At least,
That
at
is
least
so-
I know at least
I'm
once it was on
sorry.
purpose.
Okay. Let me just. I'm gonna put out a PSA. Okay. Whether
Rebecca's
you
PSA.
Rebecca's opinions. Whether you intend it to or not, it's a bit condescending to try and lump all the ladies together because you think they might not be able to hang in the regular tournament space. It's condescending. I think it's a bit disrespectful.
I didn't like it.
If you're going to a tournament and you want to play, you're gonna play.
Yeah.
You know?
You're-
And if you're worried about people in your tournament that are going to treat other women like shit, maybe they shouldn't be in your tournament. Because if they treat the other women like shit, they shouldn't be playing,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then
Sure.
it's like, yes. He's off camera, but he's going, yes.
Yeah. It's a bummer. It was a bummer when that happened. I was like,
Bummer.
ugh.
This is
Like,
awkward.
I go to women only tournaments
Of
to play
course.
with women only.
Of
And I
course.
love that. That's great. But when I'm going to an open tournament, I'm not expecting to be
No,
coddled
and
or
you don't want to be coddled. You don't want to be like treated like you aren't the
Like a
same and
competitor at all.
Yeah.
Essentially. Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
lame.
Even though I'm not that good, and we
lame.
all know that. Sorry.
But 99.9% of tournaments I've been to have never been a problem.
No. That was a long time ago.
I
think
I do
perhaps they'd
like
be better
being a rogue agent, though. I like popping up into a place and then like really throwing them on there.
now. Trying to get them out.
Yeah.
Trying to
I-
knock them off
This
their
was years
kilter.
ago. I popped into like I popped into a tournament in Kalamazoo.
Hey, SS Pinball.
And they were not expecting my ass to come
Yeah.
in and well, I won it.
Yeah.
And it felt very good. It was in Kalamazoo. This was years ago, and there are some amazing Kalamazoo players. I caught it on a night where I was able to like do well and win the tournament, but they were just like, "Who are you?"
Who the fuck are you right now? I mean, they were all really super nice. I do recall the person that I had to play at the the end, like the finals match at the end. We played Deadpool, and I could see out of the corner of my eye he put up a pretty good score, and I had to come back from behind. And I had like the whole trifecta of, I think I stacked a multi-ball with a T-Rex quest, and then I hit a Snicked. And I remember hitting the Snicked, and I could see out of the corner of my eye, he took his hat off, and he's like, ugh, and he like threw it on the ground. Because he knew that he was fucked. And he was fucked. But honestly, that has not happened since.
That's quite a tantrum.
Because there's some very good.
I want to get a hat just to throw on the ground.
At every pinball watering hole, there are some really great players, whether they're actually ranked or not. Like, there's always like some person that you're like, who is this guy who is just like ruling the tables?
Yeah.
Who is this lady that just pops in here and fucking shows everybody how to do it and then leaves? That's what I like about pinball.
Great.
Riding in on your
Yeah.
Did that very well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've practiced.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
I mean, that's a trumpet, right? A trumpet sound?
It's
wow,
not.
wow.
It's like the wow wow is like it's like kind of like a pedal, like a wah wah pedal. Like it's like,
well, what's the wee 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 part?
it's like almost a whistle.
Yeah, but what is that? But then, so you think that's a wow wow pedal and not a trumpet? And now we know where the Mandalorian guy who made this thing got.
No, Mandalorian goes.
But it sounds kind of a similar vibe, I think. Hey, Fox Cities. How was volley, y'all?
Oh, was it truly a one ball volley tournament tonight?
I mean, they do that a lot over there at District 82. At the end of the night, it's called a one ball $5 volley tournament.
That's amazing. Flippin'
And it's very fun.
Fridays. Hey, Fox
Very
Cities
fun.
friends. Revenge of the Fifth.
Hey, hi, Peanut.
We were just being dumb and said we were just late.
Whatever.
We were late for being
Whatever.
informed.
I had a margarita today.
I am drinking a margarita right now.
I also had a taco pizza.
Because nothing says Cinco de Mayo like a taco pizza. Well, welcome everybody. We are playing Star Wars in Logan Arcade. Currently, Pants is playing.
This is Pants.
I'm pretty sure the last time I saw Jane, she was throwing down on some Cactus Canyon.
Hey, he got another one of these things? Jesus, how many?
She's James Bonding.
She's Jane
She is
Bond.
Jane Bond. She is Jane Bond. Bond. Jane Bond. We have never actually streamed Bond. We should stream Bond sometime.
Yeah, very authentic taco pizza at Roots. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. But
We're trying to show this Star Wars who's boss. I am not doing well,
yeah,
but we're having fun.
did okay a couple of games ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is
Yeah.
my one game that I had an okay job at. Still half as good as Pants here. Mr. Pants.
Mr. Pants?
I don't know.
We call him Mr. Pants now?
I like that.
Mr. Pants. That was a good nudge.
Actually, I know that.
The tilt is pretty loose.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's not loose, but it's loose enough. You can really bop it around. We've had
Yeah.
some really good saves tonight, and that's, okay, I have experienced the Star Wars at District 82.
Oh, God.
And it's
Yeah. Very
it's,
rude.
It's not. It is rude. It's not
It's like-
boppable.
no, it's not,
Not too
boppable.
boppable.
It's not. Oh no, it's the flashings.
Flashing.
The flashing got ya. Well, that was a good game. What's
That
your
was great.
bonus? Oh, why is the bonus suck all of a sudden? I feel
Because it was up. The code
like. Oh,
was
but you got
updated.
2 billion. So good job.
All right, I'm out for tonight. This was a lot of
Hey, thanks for hanging
Hey,
out.
Ben. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, so I'll see you around.
Well, shall we play another game?
Shall we play another game?
Shall we
want to
play
start or
another
will you
game?
tie it?
Do we have any requests for like? Should we pick a specific character? Should we just fuck around? Like, Anna wants to play R2. What we can. I might play Luke. Fuck it. Nobody plays Luke. What is? Does anybody in chat have any reason why I should play Luke?
Wait, I picked Han accidentally.
Oh, you
did.
blew it.
Then
Just
restart
restart it. The people out here are asking if there's a line.
A line to play the game?
Yeah, it's not my stream, so I'm not going to tell them that they are welcome to join in.
No. It's a game. It's a real. It is
Well-
an arcade filled with pinball machines. I will give them $1 to play another game.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
No, just don't engage. It's fine.
Not
You
engaged.
can ignore. You can ignore. Hopefully they can't. I know that we're on in the bar. Hopefully they can't hear me sing. I hope the closed captioning isn't on
Yeah.
because I was just a real dick.
No, there's no volume. We're fine.
Why is Luke unpopular? Because Luke is closer to being locked in lightsaber. Okay, and you can get some decent points from lightsaber, but Luke is the weakest. Okay, we were talking about this earlier because I was talking about how like Game of Thrones, Stark. When you think of Game of Thrones, when you think of like the main family, even though they had all sorts of different storylines, the Stark family was like the main family that
Yeah.
everybody thinks of. And when it comes to actually playing Game of Thrones, Stark is one of the weaker families to play. Luke is considered like the main character of the entire original trilogy, and he is not strong
Is it
in this
just-
game.
I mean, I know that on
R2-D2 is one of the strongest.
yeah, I think so.
He's too whiny. He is a little whiny.
Um,
Jabba! That's my favorite part when you get that. Jabba! You hate Luke? I'm gonna play Luke. Fuck it.
I would do Luke too. What's the other? Leia? People do Leia because it gets you quick points, right? But like not a deep thing. And I don't know anything about Luke. I've probably never played Luke.
I'm gonna do it.
I just know about Luke from the movies, and in the movies he's very whiny. However, I like the actor that plays him. What's his name?
Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's cool. He seems like a nice, funny man.
He's a nice, funny man.
Yeah,
He is that. And he's a great voice actor.
yeah. He was the Joker in Batman. I don't know. Was he in the? Did you ever play that Arkham Batman game? Really? Why?
Why have I never played it?
Yeah.
I don't know. What consoles are we talking?
On Steam, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I only got a PC gaming ability within the last like 6 months. So before that,
What were you playing? You didn't have a console though.
I had a Switch. So I played a Switch.
This is all you've played in your whole
Yeah,
life.
and not even that much Switch. I really like fell out of video games for like years.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Do I even know you?
I know. Well, I mean, have kids, see what happens, I suppose. Maybe that's part of it.
No thanks.
Well, you know what? Yeah, no thanks. It's probably. But also pinball replaced. So I had time for like one hobby. I played plenty of pinball when I had
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
But I think another hobby, another thing to spend my time.
Okay, well, that's fine. I just want to say that Arkham Asylum, the original Batman game, is a really good game. That was
What?
really fun.
Oh, good.
Good game. I tried to buy it for my sister. She would refuse to play it. But I got it.
No
for her.
thanks.
She's like, no, thank you.
Thanks, I hate it.
You're a good player than Leia is the best.
I've literally never seen the mode that I'm currently playing in Luke. Like okay.
What mode was it?
Well, it's a Hoth mode, but I have to. Okay, go like
Okay,
literally
Jedi
pick
training.
all the things you would never pick. Yes.
Choose
I
your
love this.
path.
I love this.
That's not what I'm
So
doing.
Puppet, the thing that I learned about Star Wars, which I apologize if you guys have already heard this entire spiel while I was playing because I can't hear what they're saying. Leia is really good for quick points at the beginning, but once you get to like maybe about 400,000 points, million, 400 million points, she takes a little bit longer to get further in. So if I go with Leia, if I know the game is set up really hard, if the tilt is barely there, and if there's no ball save, I know that with Leia, you basically get a shit ton of points for just lighting all of your missions. Like, just lighting Endor, just lighting Hoth, lighting Death Star, and there's really no pressure, which is hitting each of the shots 3 times. And you can get 400 million from that if you work your multipliers right, and if you don't get fucked over by the plunge and get outlaned to death. And sometimes it's enough, depending on where you are and what kind of fucking game you're
I recall that
playing.
pin golf, Leia's really good for pin golf because you got to reach a score, like a lowish, like not incredible score, but like just get somewhere decent.
Right.
And Leia was good for that.
And she's leisurely. She's leisurely points. You don't have to do any hurry ups. You don't have to, okay, I gotta stack this shit together in order to, But again, once you light everything, it is a lot more work to get. It's a lot more work to get to 1 billion. Like Han, you gotta really work to get to a place, and then your points just explode.
I thought Han was supposed to be kind of like the. I mean, there's not really a bozo multi-ball. That's not my term, but I think there's not a bozo multi-ball in this game, And I think Han was supposed to be that to some degree because you're closest to the TIE fighter, right?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty close.
Well, it gives you the TIE fighter, like every time you plunge. It's very easy to just, if you pick TIE fighter 3 times, by your 3rd ball, you will most likely get a multi-ball. Unless you are a player that doesn't understand the whole, like, hitting the button to get more, which is possible.
Which is understandable.
But yeah, higher peanut, I usually use Han. I like Tatooine, and then I finish Tatooine, I use the multi-ball of Tatooine to build up my multiplier, then I use the video mode, and then I go into a TIE Fighter multi-ball, and that's usually worth a decent amount of points.
I'm going to Endor early and save Endor 2 for last. I wonder why. I mean, you do what you want, but Light Escape is, to me, that's always the best one. So don't do that.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I want to know why Endor 2 for last is the plan. How AODH Han.
Yeah, Han is the easiest. That's why I choose it.
Yeah. Han
get
is,
all the
Han is
multi-balls.
easy. Yeah, it gets you the multi-balls.
I mean, Leia is easy to get like a tiny amount of points. Like,
It's the toughest. Is Endor 2 the one that's the 8 shots, right?
ugh. You have to do that in the R2 version.
Yeah, right. That's the one I'm used to, like. That's why it's hard to not. You gotta not get discouraged in this game if you're R2 and you're on ball 2 and you haven't completed Endor 2 yet. Because if all goes well and you are able to actually eventually complete it, your score skyrockets. If you do it right. Oh, I believe it.
Endor 2 is also timed. Jesus.
Oh, timed? There are timed modes in this game? I didn't know there were any timed modes in this game.
Well,
I know there are hurry-ups,
yeah.
but I thought that, like, you start a mode, you are stuck in it.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Well, we're going to find out, and I will basically ignore your advice, probably, and play
Do
Endor
the
2
worst possible thing.
as soon as possible.
Yes, now I hit it.
See, you can hear her a little bit. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, she can't hear us, but
No, but we can hear
Us
her.
too.
People can hear when I'm talking. Great. Great. Luke is the only character which
Jedi
gets
training again.
Endor 2?
Jedi training all day.
I don't know what Endor 2 is then.
I don't either.
I thought there
Endor
was.
2 is the toughest. Play Luke.
I
and
thought
go for Endor
there's
2.
3
It's
modes on
almost
each of
time.
the planets, unless you're Hop. Right?
Maybe they mean Endor 2 as in the second. Because it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Endor 2. So, well, obviously, in the game itself, all the other characters spot Endor 2 because technically the scene in which Endor 2 is in this game is a scene in which only Luke is in. So like for each mode, Leia will only play modes in which she's actually in the scene in the movie.
Oh.
So any mode that she's not in the scene
What?
is spotted
Is that
for
for
her.
all of them?
Yes. Every
Oh.
mode of this game, every player.
Isn't R2 in Endor 2?
No. It must not be. It must just be Luke alone. I mean, I actually think it's really cool that that is a feature of this game.
Well thought out.
It's
cool.
very well thought out. It's they had to really think about each of the modes and what would be appealing. Make it so each of them are balanced, so each player has a certain amount of shots or a certain amount of modes spotted.
It is a pretty balanced game.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's why
What
there
do
is
these
not.
mean?
That's why you can have this conversation.
Isn't this Endor 2?
No.
No.
That's the wizard one, right? Yeah, that's the
What's
that's
this
the big
one?
one.
You look on the playfields. Look on the playfield and see what's lit up on your modes.
Yeah.
So now I just do
So
this?
Battle over Endor
That's the
was
hot
the
dog
actually
one.
end one. Yes, that is a multi-ball.
The hot dog inserts are the multi-ball.
There's so many hot dogs in pinball.
There's so many or not enough.
There's not enough and also a lot. Because there's
it's fallen out
never
of favor.
too many hot dogs.
It's fallen out of favor. This was, I think, as far as I remember, I can't remember others that have hot dog
Well,
insert.
not necessarily hot dog insert. I'm just saying hot dogs in general.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I think of
So you got a hot dog in.
hot dog in. I think
You
of
got-
Funhouse.
You got the Funhouse hot dog.
dog.
You got the dancing hot dog on Creature,
Oh yeah,
which is great.
yeah.
Little snack bar, little dancing hot dog. There's the skewered wiener on Party Monsters.
You have an incredible memory of like
I like hot dogs.
She's insane.
encyclopedic knowledge of hot dogs and pinball
Hot
machines.
dogs and pinball machines. I know I'm missing one.
I'm sure you are. I was
Tell me
trying
more
really
hot
hard.
dogs in pinball.
I played all those games and I could not have named any of them.
I did the thingy.
Victory.
Oh, what's this?
Victory multi-ball.
Another multi-ball. You did a good job. Okay, Hizzle's got you. Creature.
Yep. Creature.
getting-
Creature is the best of the hot dogs because he's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
So he's real cool. Sunglasses and like tennis shoes.
See, that's crazy
So
that
like
you
he's
remember
like ready to hang. Like he's like ready to run a marathon in his sunnies and his
With his bag of popcorn.
sensible Keds he's wearing.
All right, so what I'm seeing here is Anna doing the thing. Like she got the victory multi-balls in Endor,
Yes.
and now she brought in the TIE Fighter multi-ball.
Perfect.
And yeah, that's all good, but it looks like her score's kind of low. And we're talking about Luke here and like what's doing this. She only had like 300 million or something. If you get a victory multi-ball, okay, now she's up to 600. So that's,
Now she's also at 20x. So she wants to keep her multi-ball going.
you
And
button.
that is not what
Done-
she
she
meant
done
to
got
do.
buttons.
She didn't mean to do that.
Game doesn't realize. Game was like, that should have been a.
Oh, there's some balls back there.
You're so
Oh
lucky.
my god.
That was the
But
best. There were two.
But now your double is off. It like literally took your 20 times X.
It's okay. You were about to be in that mode anyway.
Oh, lordy.
Saved you the frustration of being in the lightsaber mode.
Is it my? It's me, right? It me?
Player 2 is a little bit bigger than player 3. Yeah, that's you.
It's me.
had a couple. I had a bad thing. Oh,
You had a good game. I would have thought your score would be better. And I'm not saying that's you. I'm
because I
saying
suck.
that's no.
Okay, great.
No, stop.
Can
Stop
I
it.
please keep going?
It is not you. I feel like that's maybe a Luke thing.
No, I was R2. I suck is the answer.
Jedi training all the way.
She did not go for Luke on that
No
one.
way. No
Game
way.
over.
All right, he's doing his video.
Pugbit, are you talking about actual, like, human-sized tennis shoes?
Or like hot dog size. Hit
Are
everything.
You're seriously hitting every Astro.
I did it perfect yesterday, so now I don't have to prove it to anybody that I can do this. Now I can just run into everything.
Hopefully
you can
that
run
bot
into
is
as much as you
saved.
want.
Great job. Start the multi-ball.
We're listening to ESG in the background, which is a great song.
I do not know how to complete this mode.
I love for you, baby. It's like a roller coaster. Yes.
God damn it.
He's got a double multiplier.
My dumbass. Remember when I tried to do a fancy button switch and then I
Yes.
missed my button?
Yes, I do.
It sucked.
I remember that.
That sucked balls. Those people.
Don't
people
let it
suck.
expire. Don't let it expire. Don't let it expire.
Don't let it go.
Damn you, Luke.
Job, ball.
Can't wait to do this.
Oh God.
Hey, but you got your. Oh shit! You let it expire. It's not like it was his fault.
Whenever he. What's he, Obi-Wan in that scene, and he just like goes, "Eat me." It's just.
It just is very suggestive. It looks like he's taking out his
yeah,
wiener, doesn't it?
Yeah. It really does.
It's because, okay,
I don't think that's from.
let
the-
me just tell you, I watched Spaceballs before I watched Star Wars.
Okay.
And he takes out the ring and then he like holds it in
Yeah.
front of his crotch and he goes, "Yong."
Jane's up. Yay, Jane's back.
Wanna play?
What?
Oh.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, we've been
Yeah, let's play.
live for like 2 hours. Jane's been meandering in the space, doing her thing. I didn't sign in at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Put in 3 for now, and we'll see if Pants wants to come back.
But I signed Anna in last night. I cheated.
Don't tell me I work there. I'll remove her badge. Like I know how to do that. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't care.
No one cares.
We care, but not like care in that
Why would you care?
No, we care more about the fact that you wanted to get the badge
Yeah.
than cheat to get the badge.
Yeah. No, who cares about cheating to get that badge? That's dumb. Did you see the guy who tattooed it on his arm?
Yeah, I did. And then I also received the notice about removing the photo. So, because apparently people
Just started logging into him.
logged in as him, and he
Yeah.
got he's like, well, I got to the wizard mode on Rush, and I've never even played that game before. So somebody logged in as me,
Yeah.
and like had a crazy good game.
Yeah.
You can restart that.
Strong with the force.
Let's all do Leia.
Trying out some Leia. I don't know enough about why Leia is good. I mean, I think it's about lighting modes and playing modes well, but
Yeah, I have no idea. Just lighting modes gives you more points. I know that.
it's okay for quick points, but I feel like there's got to be a reason beyond that that people are excited about.
talking about pinball machines that had hot dogs on them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a few. Right. Why? Because.
Well, Anna was, we played Luke, which we're all very unfamiliar with.
Wee wee.
And he mentioned that the hot dog inserts were what the multi-balls were. And I never thought of them as being hot dogs, but they kind of are shaped
Now
like
I'm
hot
thinking
dogs.
about Whitewater as having a hot dog, like the rafts, like the kind of
Yeah.
banana-shaped rafts. That's kind of a hot dog.
They're a bit hot doggy.
That's just because I want to make Parksonian happy. Hot dog conversations. Wow, okay.
Wee wee! Wee wee! I still need to get one of those Wee Wee shirts. Like, wee wee! I love when you can hear it from afar. You can hear that sound from across the bar. Also got that dog on the artwork who's out in the sun. He's got to be pretty hot. That's true. He has probably got to be pretty hot, but he's been splashed with water and he's having a great time. I could only think of Creature, Funhouse, Hot Doggin' that have hot dogs, but I know there's one that I'm Elvira.
That was brutal. Yeah, I don't have a choreography for Leia. I have a choreography for R2, and I've got a choreography for Han. You know, with room for improvisation. But I like to have on games like this, I like to have my story, my path. I don't know how to improvise with Leia, or even what the main objective is. And I feel like not enough people like this game to do tons of streams that like get super in-depth about it. But I've had great games with Luke though. Like I think all of the characters have the potential. It's just what you learn and what you like.
Parksonian's wearing their WeOE shirt today? That's cool. Yay, Parksonian.
Boardwalk themed EMs had hot dogs. Yeah, no, I think they were more concerned about the women clad in like their bathing suits than the hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. There's hot dogs on EMs. They definitely weren't the main attraction. EMs.
Not a lot of sausages and pinball are the main attraction. From an art perspective, I'd say. From an art perspective, yeah. More sausages and pinball.
Gainers is up.
Nope, I'm not up.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta log in. This is why you log in. This is why Stern Insider Connected is such a useful tool.
It is a very useful tool. I forgot to log in. Old, generally boardwalk themed hot dog. I feel like they're. I feel like maybe there's probably some sort of like maybe Comet, or like the ones that you're like at a circus or at like an amusement park. There's probably a hot dog.
I know they're not mutually exclusive. I'm just saying, on the boardwalk themed EMs in particular, not that I can think of any in particular, but anytime they had a reason to show a lady in a bathing suit, that would be the reason to do the surf champ or the Boardwalk themed the oven.
Oh, I know that
That's all I'm
sausage
saying.
you're talking about. K-Pug bit.
Really? On an old, wait, I don't even know what old Rolling Stone.
He's referring to Mick Jagger's package
on
on that
you mean
game.
with the Stern
Also,
game?
the
With Stern game,
the old
right?
Flash back glass had a pretty extensive
I mean-
sausage on there.
There are definitely a few games.
I'm actually looking at the back glass of Force 2, which has a bunch of aliens
I've
that have a
never-
very specific head shape.
I've never seen that.
Have you never noticed that? Oh my god.
Nope. Okay.
They have a very specific
Nope.
head shape.
Wow. No. Wow.
Future Spa?
I didn't know.
I mean, if we're going to be liberal and just say generous crotch regions are hot dogs. But I'm talking about actual hot dogs.
That's different.
Actual hot dogs.
No, yeah. No, we're talking about hot dogs. We're not talking about sausage.
I have 4. I feel like there's at least 6.
Okay.
I'm going to find them. I don't know what they are.
Funhouse.
Yes, that's on my list. Elvira Party Monsters, which has got the wiener skewered.
Wiener skewer, yeah, barbecue.
Yeah. Then you've got Hot Doggin actually has a picture of a
Yeah.
hot dog on a plastic.
And then there's
Creature. The Creature, the little dancing hot dog, which is, in my opinion, in this group of 4, the best of the hot dogs. He's very cool. He's
You
a
think
cool
there's
cat.
6?
I feel like there's 2 more somewhere. They're like weird ones. They're just like I feel like I saw one where I was like, oh my god, there's a hot dog. I didn't know there was a hot dog on this game, and I know they're there, and there's
Maybe
probably
like
a photo
like
on
a
my phone.
cyclone or something, or like a comet.
Well, I mean, technically, Funhouse has 2 hot dogs on it. It has the hot
Super
dog.
dog.
It has the super dog shot. But on the back glass, there's a woman, and she's like, and she has this weird face, and she's eating a hot dog.
Oh, weird. Are there any on Roller Coaster Tycoon? Great question.
That is a great
We
question.
don't know. is the
Perhaps there
answer.
aren't. Maybe it's
Probably
a troll.
not.
What if it's a troll? Do you remember when trolls were super hot? Like they were just like they were. All, I mean, not hot as in like sexy. I mean, as in like popular.
Like the ones with the hair?
Clear. Yes.
That's like belly button and
Yes,
stuff?
do you remember
Yeah.
how they were, like,
oh, yeah,
super
those
popular?
Are huge.
It was,
I'm
like, a
surprised
big
those are
deal.
not back yet. They're not back yet. Well, they did make movies. They did make some Trolls movies.
Swizz is saying Johnny Mnemonic has a hot dog call out on it.
Oh.
Fast Break, that's right. Hot Dog Mania.
Yep, Fast Break
Yes,
is another good
that
one.
counts.
Yes, that one counts for sure.
And there's a that's 2.
Yep.
Simpsons Pinball Party Plastic has a squishy and a hot dog on it right there.
There
that's
we go.
2.
That's 6.
You guys.
Thank you, guys.
You just made my day. You made my day. I wanted 6, and there was 6,
There were 6.
and then there were 6.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. What a wonderful thing that we have going on here.
Hot dogs and pinball.
Hot dogs and pinball.
Can you pass me my beer? I left it over there like a dumbass. That's not it. It's the Tecate.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
She's great. Is she on any machines? I don't think so. No.
On pinball machines?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Jennifer Coolidge has been on a pinball machine. What a travesty. Imagine a best in show pinball machine.
Well, there's the Spinal Tap. So
Yeah?
that's the same guy as Christopher Guest, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
You want a Coney? Coney.
A Coney Island dog.
Oh. You want a Coney Island dog or a Coney the pinball machine?
Coney, there is no Coney pinball machine. What is Coney?
I thought there was a pinball machine called Coney.
Ian is talking about wanting a hot dog because we've been talking about hot dogs.
Okay.
We want a Coney. He wants
Well,
a Coney Island
we
dog.
could go to Sonic later.
No.
You guys have a
that's
Sonic
not
nearby?
A Coney dog.
They call it that. They call it Coney. No, they call it footlong, don't they? I don't fucking know what I'm talking about, all right? Never had a
It's
Coney.
okay.
I
If you
said
talk
it,
with
said it wrong.
conviction. Just pretend like you know. Hi, Pool Shark.
Hey, pool shark wizard. Sorry, I said that weird. Wizard. I don't know why.
Difficult mode, that one.
Difficult mode.
It
that
is.
one.
It is.
What mode was it?
It was a Death Star mode. That where you had to like hit both the inner orbits and then hit both the outer orbits, but it's timed. Or maybe it's one inner orbit and one outer. It probably is just one inner orbit. I can't say these words. It's like a tongue
I think
twister.
a Coney is just a large hot dog. Yeah.
No, I think a corny's a chili dog. Conies aren't bigger. They're just, yeah. Chili cheese, yeah. Yeah. It's not bigger.
I really don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, it's liquidier, yeah. I'm not a chili fan, so I don't like chili dog.
What am I doing?
But chili mustard and onions, if I was going to eat a chili dog, I guess that would be the one I would want. I like those things. On hot dogs.
Hit that shot.
European wieners are better, like Danish pulser, right? Have those fried onions on there. Love that. Love that. Definitely different sauce, like aioli. They're a little bit bigger too. Or longer, rather. Yeah, the sauce is like half ketchup, half mayo. This is steamed carrot. They've got vegan hot dogs over right where we're at right now. Like half their menu. You mean disdain? Their disdain for ketchup on hot dogs? Pugbit. Why not? Why not have disdain for ketchup? I don't like ketchup on hot dogs. But I don't like that fake relish either, so I can't really. Yeah, I don't really have a dog in this fight. All right, let's play hot.
Alright. You guys talk about hot dogs, I see. European wieners are better. Depends. Good timing. Unless you want to play third. Chicago needs to chill with their sustain. Yeah, you gotta put your thing on.
I mean, maybe he meant to sustain. That would
Disdain.
That would be pause. I think it's disdain, but
Okay,
you
that
know,
makes more sense.
We'll ask later.
Flint-style conies that use drier meat. Okay. Hot dogs are great. Ketchup. It's like water and plants. It needs the ketchup.
Well, okay, I will. Let me counter that by the fact that they put actual tomatoes on the hot dog as part of the Chicago dog. So they're basically like, we don't need liquefied, sugar-fied, tomato pasty bullshit. We're just gonna give you actual vegetables.
Yeah,
On the dog.
and that works for Chicago because usually we have fairly good tomatoes here in Chicago, but a lot of places don't have good tomatoes. And
I'm shocked to hear you say that.
Why?
Because in general, all I've heard is how shitty the produce is
Every other produce
in
is bad.
the Midwest
Every other
compared to
produce is bad.
California.
But in Chicago, during certain seasons, there is good
Love
tomatoes.
it. I love it. Okay.
Hey, Slacker. Whose turn? Oh, is it me? Yeah.
So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we're purists about the tomatoes. Oh God. Oh no. Oh God.
R2D2 again. Here we go again.
What did you play? Who did you pick?
I
I
picked
missed
Han.
it. Yeah. Han was up, so I thought I would go with him. It didn't.
Are we still talking about hot dogs?
I guess so.
You don't like the
thinks
Death Star ramp.
Apparently, everyone thinks their tomatoes are the best. Anna said that we have good tomatoes here in Chicago, which blew my mind because all I've heard about is how shitty produce was.
How are you stopping it?
What ramp? I missed it. I wasn't
Oh,
watching.
should we just restart this?
No.
Let's just tear. This is terrible.
Sure, restart it.
Just restart it.
But I missed what.
Oh, actually, you can actually hold the start button and it'll just whoop without. But it logs us in, so you got to do one more, and then Yainers goes first. It is all my fault. I am proud. I am sitting in my virtual.
She's proud of her hot dog knowledge.
I am sitting in a kiddie pool filled with coney sauce right now, as you guys talk
I don't
about
know what
hot
that
dogs.
is. I guess I've
Coney
never
sauce
been
is
to.
basically chili without the beans. It's meaty and it's juicy.
That's just beanless
Sauce.
chili.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's
that's coney sauce.
why is it called Coney sauce?
I don't know because it was in Coney Island.
Have you been to Coney Island?
Yes, but I was very young and I don't remember.
I've not.
Oh wait, actually, I was at Coney Island when I was a wrestler.
Oh, you
The
wrestled there?
Kalamazoo Precinct of Women's Wrestling. We wrestled right in front of the Freak Show
Nice.
in Coney Island.
That's cool.
You don't like the Death Star ramp on this machine. Fucking Nick yesterday. Slacker, did you play the Star Wars over at Lucky Strike? Because Star Wars at Lucky
Keep
Strike,
passing
this is an interesting tidbit for those of us in the Chicago area. This Star Wars over at Lucky Strike has old code on it because the card reader system that they currently use is not supported. Or no, it's not the card reader system. It's something about the under cab lights that they have installed. Won't work with updated code.
That's stupid.
So that's why the Star Wars at Lucky Strike
my
has
God.
the crazy bonus.
That's crazy.
Because it's an earlier code before they made the bonus less lucrative. You are aware that machine is ridiculous. Well, not
I bet
to
that's how the one at Uptown Arcade was too, because that bonus was pretty nuts.
not to throw stones at Nick and the team that play on New Kids on the Knock. They're all extremely good at all those machines. But there is also a very specific weird little thing about knowing that there's a difference in the code.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. Although she tried to duck save, but it's on feet and you can't. So I kind of
But
tried
she
it earlier.
tried.
She did try. She did try. Let the record show. Well, that's good to know. I didn't know that about the Lucky Strike game. Yeah, I never really understood how bonus works anyway. I mean, I kind of do. But got some crazy bonuses for good reason. Slacker knows all the tricks. Sometimes that knowledge can be dangerous, though. Sometimes you can know too much.
Okay. Well, 5 TIE fighters. I got 4. I got none.
We should raid maybe after this game. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sunday's best on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened with your Monday?
We lost.
Should we try and stream on Monday?
No.
Okay. I was just thinking because we can't stream on Sunday.
But why can we stream on Monday and not Thursday?
I don't know.
Yeah. No.
Because Thursday is 4 days of the week that's built up, but Monday is just barely not Sunday.
Monday is awful.
And Monday we normally play pinball.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I was a yawn. Oh, I yawned.
I mean, I was thinking that we could, we could leave the gear-ish here and stream before. No, we can't. I can't spend 9 hours here. That's not. Never mind. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, you want to stream Sunday?
We don't have to. No, because
I mean,
we're
we
doing
could.
Sunday's best.
We could.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
Sunday's
in
best
the
is not
next
that long.
in the next month or so, I may have to take some time off of streaming because I have to move all of my belongings to a new dwelling,
Yeah.
which is exciting but also fucking awful.
It's trauma.
Moving sucks.
It's literal trauma.
But I am super excited about it.
Yeah. It's exciting.
It's fucking exciting.
You'll have more room for more pinball.
Yeah, I close in my house in 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah, you have a lot to do. So.
You have a third place match on Monday for fun, so no streaming on
yeah, I
Monday.
forgot about that thing.
Woo, real estate. Yeah, right. It is a treacherous beast, that real estate. Damn. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that was very speedy what she was doing. This is impressive. Fuck.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care. She's like, it's okay. It's fine.
Perfect's worth 2 million points. It's really worth nothing.
I know, but it's impressive.
It feels good.
It feels good. I still will never forget that Star Wars that you guys had to play against each other and that Women's Expo finals.
Yeah.
And you did that asteroid field like you anticipated every
Yeah. I don't know what was happening,
asteroid.
but it certainly sucked. Otherwise. It's interesting how I want to leave.
It's interesting how you want to leave?
No, I'm fine. No, it was great though. That was a great match. One of the best things that I've ever done. So,
That was just the beginning. That was the tip of the
No.
iceberg of your pinball career.
I mean, I look back at those videos and I'm like, God, I was flying by the seat of my pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was great. And
Lucky Strike is still 5. Yeah, because it's old code.
still 5 balls.
Well, it is on 5 ball normally, not when we play there, but 5 million for the perfect.
Oh, I see.
I feel like it should be worth more.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like it should because it's hard. But also, the people at Stern, coders, gamers, trolls, they don't like video modes, and they don't want them to be worth it.
Are you speaking with knowledge or just off of the
This is just
your
a known
your
thing, I think.
assertions
This
of
is just a
what
known
is really
opinion.
a thing?
Hey, Game Time. Hey, El Rocco. Are you guys in Allentown?
Hello. You're leaving? No, we're good. Thanks for hanging out. Say bye to
says
Pants,
bye.
everybody. Bye, Pants. I'm just realizing that I'm saying bye, Pants, on the internet.
Goodbye, Pants.
My pants are still on. was talking about how you are very confident about how the people at CERN think and feel.
Oh yeah. They don't like. There hasn't been a video mode since this game. That's pretty telling, I would say.
Maybe. Recco, your plane never came. Are you guys traveling somewhere? Anna's Opinions. We still haven't figured out what the theme song of Anna's Opinions is going to be.
I mean, it sounds pretty much like that.
Yeah.
We always say it that way.
It's gonna sound like the '90s Blockbuster video sound. Like, wow, what a difference! Blockbuster video.
Yeah.
Wow, Anna's Opinions. Anna has opinions. Something like that.
Cut print. There it is. Puckett, I just played it right now. I had no idea what was going on and didn't know that I had to look up there.
I didn't know there was a
video
timer.
mode. I just got to like this like bionic Bart situation or whatever, like robot Bart the last 2 games I played, so I'm feeling a little bit like I understand the game a little bit more now. Or at least how it shoots. Fucking Cactus Canyon then.
Yeah.
But I got high score 4 after
Nice.
not understanding what was going on.
We are going to be not streaming anymore after this game.
Ever again.
It's going to be a while, actually, though. We don't know when we're streaming. I guess next Friday we could be streaming, maybe. Should I be bringing the stuff to my house, maybe? If you're, yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I can't today, though.
You can't today.
No.
Did you drive the Miata?
I did. I did drive the Miata.
So that one walked and this one drove the Miata. So I guess I'm taking it home with me.
Sorry. I was stupid. That was very
It's okay.
selfish of me. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I can't believe your plane never came and you just didn't go. That's crazy.
So I don't understand. The plane never came, meaning they like went to the airport.
She was at the airport.
Okay.
She was at the airport waiting for a plane to Pittsburgh. And
Okay.
It just never. It got lost or something.
I just talked to some of the people at Stern, and yeah, they said Anna is right about the people at the company not letting you be. I'm glad you were on top of that there,
Thank you,
Game Time.
Game Time.
I'm glad you had them on speed dial there.
Thank you. But they don't. And we
So
all know
how
it.
does that happen, El Rucco? It just never came?
Me Miata.
That might be the first tilt
That
of
is
the game.
first tilt of the night. Good job.
First tilt of the night.
Yeah.
She's got her purse on. She's ready to get the fuck out. That's true, but we still have to break down.
Also, will you look up who to race?
Oh yeah, sure. Anybody in chat have any opinions on who we should rate?
This is so stupid. Like, there's no reason.
Let's take a look. Rain City has got some Foo Fighters going on. Netherworld is doing Australian Pinball Championship Series. That might be pretty cool.
That seems good.
They're playing Harlem Globetrotters right now. That's probably some really good gameplay.
Let's just go there.
Yeah, let's go to Netherworld.
That's what I would want to watch.
It might. Is it already Saturday there? It's probably during the day. So we can pop over to Netherworld that's doing an Australian Championship, which is super awesome. Switched to another and then it got canceled. So, Recco, were you guys going to Allentown?
Oh, Allentown. I forgot about Allentown. Anna, it's on feet. You can't do it. It won't go. It doesn't work.
But she looks good trying.
It's not going fast enough. stream is going to be?
I don't know. Let's see. Who's streaming right
We're
now?
gonna go to Another World Arcade. 'cause they're
Okay.
doing Australian Pinball Championship.
Cool. Don't use that.
You can do it.
Don't use that thing.
What the fuck was that?
I get more control then.
Raid.
NETHER World.
Did you see that?
Sorry, we did see. We saw the train.
A raid has been created. Y'all, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight at Logan Arcade. We hate this game. We love you. Jane likes it. The biscuits like it.
The biscuits like it.
We like hot dogs.
We like hot dogs. We like biscuits.
We've learned
Star
about
Wars is
Coney
fine.
sauce. Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Everything was right.